I'm from Florida. I'm a hillbilly motherfucker.
Club is out of his friggin' mind.
You guys love us because we're just a bunch of fucking heathens. Really, I'm serious.
Let's get her done.
Lewis is here. I'm going to take a quick break and we'll say hi to him. Richard Lewis, comedian. He's
We haven't run out of time?
We ran out of time.
You know, how old is Richard Lewis?
Is he still working?
Quick question.
How old is he?
I
don't
just
know.
saw a bio in the newspaper.
Really?
You have a guess?
I have
He's
no
Howard's
idea.
age,
70.
isn't he?
He's 60, according to the paper.
I didn't
Wow.
know he was that old. I thought he was about Howard's age.
I thought he was older.
No, all right. We'll find out about him in 2 seconds, right after these words.
Good morning, Mr. Lewis. You know, just come this way. It's like I'm going to the electric chair.
You got me in your face.
That's all right. This is the first time you ever held a camera?
Second.
Seriously. Do you want like 20, 30 bucks to go to a community college?
Yeah, just give me. Simon, could you go right this way, sir? I'm not good at the whole
It's
walk.
not a fucking dental appointment. I'm just doing radio.
This is your way.
This is my 1 billionth time I've been with these people. 1 billionth time.
You're an old veteran here.
By the way, you're getting much better with the camera.
Thank you. I'm trying. It's a steady improvement.
How long are you gonna follow me?
Just for another minute or so.
What, you have to stay here until Howard stops talking?
Exactly.
Him. Turn the goddamn camera off.
You got it.
What is this, Costa Gravis documentary?
Good luck with Howard today.
Good luck with Howard. He should have good luck with
Yeah, we
me.
should be wishing him good luck.
I'm older than he is. I've been doing it longer than he has. Good luck, Howard. I love Howard. He's done pretty well for himself.
He's done all right, you could say.
I tried to goddamn
All
camera
right, you
off.
got it. All right.
All right, Richard Lewis is an old friend of the show, and he is a comedian. He's on Curb Your Enthusiasm. And there he is. There's Richard Lewis.
There he is.
Oh.
I see him on Curb Your Enthusiasm all the time. One of my favorite shows.
I don't watch Curb Your Enthusiasm,
I
but
love
Robin
it.
does.
Yeah.
You can't say that. Oh, you can say that.
It won't make any difference here.
Where's Fred?
Right here.
Hey.
Good to see you, man.
Hey, Richard.
So, Artie Lange.
Yeah.
Can I walk around here?
Do whatever you want.
It's like a nightclub. This is unfucking believable.
Go ahead. Walk around. I'll walk around too. Go ahead.
You know what you need in life? Balance.
Yes.
When I heard you say you needed balance, I know you
do.
25, 30 years.
Right. You
Have
need
you
balance.
Hey,
achieved
turn that.
balance?
What is this? What is this big van shit in my fucking?
Turn that off. Go ahead. Let the guy
Where's
talk.
Artie Lange? I'll tell you
There
something
he
right
is.
now, you motherfucker. When you say that you saw me at Carnegie Hall and then you saw these specials and then you wanted to be a comic and then
Right.
I hear you would fucking bullshitting in here.
What?
Oh, he's still working?
I didn't say that.
Don't try to be
I
a,
did
don't
not
be a
say
fucking
that.
asshole. Have a little
Fred
fucking.
said that.
Oh,
Fred
you
said
did?
that. Yeah.
Oh, Fred. No, Fred deserves to say it. I thought it was you, you cunt.
How are you? Good to see you.
I feel great. Congratulations on every, you know.
What's
Richard-
with the Nehru jacket?
Richard just shook my hand, so I've got to put some gel on it.
Babe, I
Oh,
need some
no.
gel too because I touched my own fucking hand.
I don't want to do
I
it.
knew Fred's impression of me would get me in
Fred,
trouble.
was that really you? You
Richard-
cocksucker. I knew it would be you.
Around.
Richard,
Actually, I like the
Where do
Nehru
I
jacket.
sit? Here on a
you
couch?
sit down. Are
It's like
you-
the Tonight Show?
Richard,
What the fuck is this?
are you, do you have OCD? My spies out there
Yeah.
tell me you do have it, right?
Yeah.
did he
No,
do?
I'm obsessive compulsive and retentive.
No, but I'm being serious. You checked your sunglasses like 20 times in the mirror to see how you looked. Is that a
No, it
compulsion?
wasn't. No.
Why did you check?
You want to know?
Yeah.
Because I had a cut cornea last week and a hernia a month ago, and I'm just feeling everything hurts.
Oh,
You
is
ever
that
have a
it?
hernia, by the way?
I've never had one. No, I hear they're very painful.
Well, if you don't know what it is, I had a gig in a concert in Florida. And I took a shower, and just a half hour before the gig, naked, looking in the mirror, you know, because I have OCD,
Right?
and a grapefruit. It looked like a grapefruit came out of my groin. A bump. I thought I had cancer.
Oh, my
Wow.
God.
So I went on stage and I told the audience that I'm dying of cancer, and this is my last. I swear to God. And I said, you need to laugh because I'm dying of cancer. So, you know, no, if it's a lump growing out of your balls,
Oh, it's scary. And,
And
is it painful?
unbelievably painful. So they laughed. It was the greatest concert in my life. If I just touched my forehead and I scratched like a mosquito, they stood up and applauded.
In other words, this was reality coming off on the stage, and people were laughing. Meanwhile, you're worried out of your brain.
Yeah, no, and I had to fly all the way back from Florida thinking I was dying, and then when I found out it was a hernia.
Well, you're a
Wow.
hypochondriac, right?
Huge.
Yeah. And so you go to the doctor. Did you have 22 MRIs? Is that true?
Wait, for the hernia? No.
Yeah. Someone told me you were so paranoid.
But why
Did
have
Fred
you
say
had
that? You
22
cunt.
MRIs?
Did you have 22 MRIs recently?
I've had them probably within the year.
An MRI is a very severe thing,
You're
right?
going to die of the radiation.
Yeah, your brain is glowing.
No, I walk around them. I don't go in them.
Why do you have so many MRIs?
Listen, I hit 60, man, and every time I feel, even if it's like a headache, I think it's a tumor.
Well, you look, and you.
But nothing's wrong with you. Nothing's happened.
No, I just had a physical.
Yeah.
And they say, all right, but you don't know what's going on inside your stomach, your spleen, or your balls.
Are you afraid of dying?
No.
You're just afraid of getting sick.
Yeah, I hate being sick.
I remember years ago when you were on the show. You were in one time.
I've been, I was on a million times. You make it like I was on once.
No, I don't mean it that way. I don't mean it that way.
Well, you got too big. You're too big
times.
you wouldn't come on.
Oh,
there was a time
you know
were
what?
on...
Can I just set the record straight?
Go ahead.
I admit, because I had sent you. Thanks for the Christmas card, by the way. It was a great card.
You're welcome.
Your fiance.
I love that
beautiful.
card. Yeah.
Thank you.
Listen, the bottom line is, after like 20 years, when we used to sit down with Gilbert and Bells and I are touring now, and
great guy.
Great guy, loves you, and Kinnison. I sent you a Kinnison tape.
Right. Thank you.
But that was when we were sitting reading the paper and just bullshitting. That's when I was like, that's when I was really a good guest. But when you change a little bit in the format, I wasn't a good guest. I'd be the first to admit
You're
it.
a very good
No,
guest.
when I had to smell panties, it wasn't my thing. When you said smell, who has the best, who has the raspberry douche, it wasn't me.
Not you.
Then you got to get another guest. And I admit I blew. So that's why
No, you don't blow. You're a terrific
that
guest.
wasn't good for me.
So let's get back to
I just want to make
those
it clear
days.
that you were right. I wasn't ever, and I wasn't a plug machine. You plugged me. You and Letterman got me an audience.
Well, listen, I love you. I think
you
you're
know.
one of the funniest guys around. There's no question about it. In fact, weren't you recently named one of the top 50 comedians of all time? I
don't know. Who knows?
Of all time.
That's all list.
That's a major
Comedy
list.
I'm
Central.
just in town warming up for gigs, not concerts.
Comedy Central named Richard one of the top 50 stand-up
14th
comedians
Street.
of all time. Is that a great thing to you when you're named that? You don't care?
Do you get a call from your agent or what?
No, they don't. Are you crazy?
Do you hate
They don't
doing...
give a f about that shit.
My impression of you was that you, and be honest with me,
Right.
that you always
I just
hated-
want to fuck Artie Lange on the pilot. That's the stupid. Artie, you're kidding, right?
What?
Is that the show? Who wants to f Artie Lange?
Yeah, it is.
All right, good luck with it. I'm sure it's going to have a long run. You're lucky to get a chimp to want to f you.
Wow. And I'm his biggest fan.
I know. Richard,
You're not my biggest fan, you liar. How do you tolerate this guy?
You know a guy bigger than me?
You're such a bullshitter. Look, you're a star now, but don't so much.
I'm a star.
He can smell. Rob and him can smell
has Artie
bullshit a
Lange
mile
gotten
away.
carried away with himself? Is that the problem?
Carried away with himself?
Yeah.
He's beyond carried away.
Really? Is that the word in the comedy industry?
Huge.
Huge.
I had the first conversation with this guy that lasted more than 10 seconds outside.
It was more than 10 seconds, and you carried away with yourself, and you're an egomaniac.
I quoted jokes of his from 20 years ago that I liked, and now he's giving me this shit.
And then you're blaming Fred for reaming me. It was you.
Fred did it.
Bullshit.
Answer a question for me. And I want
Who
you
wants
to...
to f Artie Lange?
I want
Are
you,
out of your mind?
I want you to be honest with me.
I always
You know
honest
who's
with
not
you.
in that is my girlfriend.
I always got the impression with your career
Right.
that you really hated doing stand-up comedy.
Love it more than anything.
Now,
Yeah, now.
not then. I'm talking about you.
When I was an active drunk, I was frenzied.
Are we back again with the active drunk? Now you
Oh yeah, I remember that 14 years ago. You wanted to pour champagne in my ass so I would drink.
No, you're a funny guy. Richard.
I appreciate that.
Richard wrote
and
a
you're
book.
a hell of a nice guy.
No, Richard wrote a book.
It's coming out again. Yeah.
What do you mean again?
I did more writing about it. After 14 years. I look back on it.
You're
I know Artie
reissuing-
can really relate to this.
Now, how bad a drunk were you?
No, wait a second. Before you get to that, you're
let's not
reissuing.
go there anymore.
We're going to go there, but you're reissuing. You're reissuing a book that you wrote already.
No, it's a reissue because I did more
He
writing.
wrote a forward.
You wrote a forward.
I did more than that.
What did you do?
Huh?
What do you mean you did more than that?
I
He wrote
balanced
a
it on my
forward and an
nose.
epilogue.
You balanced the book on your nose.
Right. No, I reflected on after 14 years without drugs and alcohol.
What
Okay.
drugs were you on?
Every drug except heroin.
Oh, stop it,
Now the story
Richard.
is changing. Is this in the original book? You said you used to sip champagne.
And
Sip
he had a champagne problem.
I had a
Champagne.
funnel in my ass.
You had a champagne problem.
No, you said that. You were very
did.
funny. No,
You did.
I drank everything.
No,
I was
hold it. Let me tell you what I read in your book. You became very concerned about your
All
life.
right, look at the look in your. I wish. Oh, it's on TV too. Look at the I love your eyes, man. You lie. You lie so
I'm not
great.
lying. If I'm lying, you tell me, okay? I'm gonna tell my audience what you wrote in your book.
All right, sure.
The gist was that you came clean and said that you had a problem with alcohol.
Right.
The problem with alcohol was you became alarmed. You were drinking some glasses of champagne and you fell asleep at a movie
a couple
screening.
of flutes a night.
What was the movie?
It's one sentence in a 500 page.
What was the movie you fell asleep during?
Tom Hanks movie with the baseball team.
Yeah, everybody fell asleep in that movie.
We all have a problem.
You were not the only one who fell asleep in that movie, by
that's
the way.
because I had
That was no reason to go to rehab.
All right, but you became concerned you would drink a glass.
That wasn't the reason I went to rehab. I was a drunk for 20 years.
You even described that you had once drank a whole bottle of champagne.
Right, all by yourself.
Yeah.
You're trying to trivialize a drunk's life. Fine, I don't give a shit.
No, but I'm saying you really...
We just are saying you were no Artie Lange.
Now, in the new book...
What do you want me to, start boasting about better stuff?
No.
Hey, crystal meth, is that...
But you never...
did crystal
Am I on your A-list now?
But you never spoke about crystal meth in the original book.
I didn't?
No, you didn't talk about cocaine.
I blame the editor. Oh, I did. I bottomed out on crystal meth and coke.
You did?
Yeah,
you never told me that.
You only read the index.
You told me
your name is in
champagne
it.
you had a problem
Crystal meth? We never heard that.
with. Where'd you grow up in the South?
Oh, wait, did I say crystal meth? Oh, wait a minute. There's other problems getting older until your fucking brain goes.
Did you
What's
ever...
that coke? What's the other? It's not coke. It's the...
Speed? You mean like...
No, not speed.
Heroin?
What?
No, not heroin.
Crack?
No, crystal meth.
Crystal meth you did.
No, it wasn't crystal meth.
What was it?
Freebasing, you mean?
Do you know
What were you?
It's like it's
Sniffing
coke.
glue?
No, it's coke, but it's a little. It's cut.
Crack.
No.
What did you do?
What did you
Tell
do?
everyone what you did.
Freebase?
No, I didn't have a freebase. It was any kind of liquor, and the champagne only at bar mitzvahs and weddings. But what's that?
What
what's
liquor?
That, what's
You
that,
can't
what's
even...
that stuff?
What stuff?
No, you snort it. It's not. It's
Amyl nitrate for your...
No,
to get
it's
loose?
like cocaine. I can't think of the name. I'm blanking.
Oxycodone?
No. That's only.
sounds exactly
I
like
get
cocaine.
Oxycontin's only for when you get your teeth
Poppers?
cleaned.
Whippets?
All right, I got to slow the conversation.
Yeah, really,
down.
calm down.
It's too much going on here.
Yeah, it's not my fault.
No, it doesn't
I'm
seem
trying
right.
to guess the drugs.
Have you rewatched A League of Their Own Sober since? Did you ever see the movie after you fell asleep?
I don't think I did.
Okay, so what you
This was a
described.
bad memory.
I wasn't trying to be funny or facetious with you, but Richard Lewis, the comedian, wrote a book, and I thought that you were saying that you had a problem because you would drink a couple of glasses of champagne
You didn't
a day.
read the book, Howard.
I didn't. This is what you told me.
What's
Well,
the
we
name of that
couldn't
drug? I
take
can't
it
think of that
seriously.
drug. Artie, what's that drug you do? It's like Coke, but it's not. You
I
know.
know. Well, it's
It's a step up from Coke.
It is.
What is it?
Well, I'm trying to think
Called
of what...
crack.
No,
Not
I never
crack,
did
because you
crack.
smoke crack.
No,
you
I
snort
snorted
this, you
it,
said?
Yeah. I snorted
Are you
it.
saying methamphetamine?
Yeah, but it's... I can't think of the name of it.
You mean you
I'm
were a
blanking
drug
on it.
addict and you don't know what you did?
What?
I was a
could it
drug
have
addict,
been?
yeah.
Now
I
you're
abused
painting.
prescription drugs, too.
All right, you're painting.
Well, what's the difference? It's 14 years
Adderall?
ago. Huh?
Adderall?
No.
All right.
Isn't that a snake?
You're painting a different picture now of your addiction.
You didn't read the whole book. No, I wrote about all the drugs.
We
now.
went by what you said. You
Yeah.
told us it was a champagne problem.
Yeah, and I thought
No,
that was
you-
girly.
I know you did.
I did. I was
If you
like,
have 5 bottles of champagne for the Today Show, it's a problem.
you had 5 bottles of champagne before.
Many days.
The problem is you have to pee every minute.
You have a problem with
You're
peeing, by the
telling
way?
me you went on the Today Show.
No, watching it at home, I would drink.
5
I would drink
bottles.
all day long someday. Not every day, but when I wanted to get hammered, I drink all day long.
Wow.
And then what would happen? You would call Maria Melito?
Who's Maria Melito?
Maria Melito?
The disc jockey?
Yeah,
she
he
did
used to
this-
call her on the phone,
He
on
did?
the radio.
You know, you guys have all this cause and effect shit. You know, I wasn't doing it all the time. I just, when I got hammered, I couldn't stop.
All right.
But I knew when not to drink until then I quit stand-up for 3 years because I knew I'd blow my career, so I said, F it.
So, okay, so this is a serious addiction. I didn't realize it was that serious.
Yeah.
You kind of painted a trivial addiction
I did,
in
really?
the past. Yeah, you really
Well,
did.
reread the book. It's coming out.
All right, so the book is coming out, and you've written a new forward for it.
And afterwards.
Was
then
this during
afterward.
the time that you used to do your writing in the Four Seasons restaurant?
I
or the
drank
bar?
whenever I wanted to drink, but that was, you know, sometimes you can come up with, like when they say rock guys come up with a great.
Uh-huh.
But I know enough. We all know enough rock guys. If they have a drug problem, that they can come up with the same licks, if not better. If they're not.
Right.
That's all.
And now you
I don't preach. I don't give a shit. My life. I should be Now I'm not. I'm here with you. That's all.
I can't
Big
believe
fucking
this.
Deal.
You hit it very well, I guess, is what we're saying, because we never really knew you were
Well, I
that
wasn't always
messed
drunk when
up.
I did your show. I did your show a million times.
But you were always one of these guys. Took care of himself. You were in the gym working
You were
out.
punctual. You were responsible.
No, you were a good drug
Yeah,
addict.
when I had days off, I was a good drug.
Now you were always a bachelor. You were very anti-marriage. You never, you were a playboy in a sense.
Well, probably.
Right. And now I hear you're married. I didn't
You
even
got
know.
married?
I got married about 3 years ago. Yeah,
Wow.
I met a woman about 10 years ago, and I said, "This is it, man. It's either now or never." So I have no children.
Right.
I didn't want to have any children. All I wanted to do was make people laugh, and
Would you be a horrible father?
I'd be the worst father of all time.
You're
Why?
still not having children.
Because
No, it's now. I met my wife when she was like 42, and now it's too dangerous. A turkey will come out or some shit.
you think your wife would give birth to a turkey?
Well, after 49, 50, 51, then it's too late.
Right. Sal, why are you interrupting me? I'm trying to interview somebody.
I apologize, Howard.
Really?
I remember, because I just want to confirm what you said. I remember clear as day when you interviewed him about the champagne addiction.
Yes.
Back then, he didn't deny it. He didn't talk about drugs or hard
Right.
liquor.
Yeah.
Well, that's my point. So I think, personally, adding pages to the book and everything else, I think this is some gibberish. I think this is a bunch of he's trying to come off as an edgier guy because he would have admitted it back then.
He said that if we read the whole book, we would have seen that.
No.
But why are you interrupting me?
Because
Get out of here.
Get him out of here. I'm getting really anxious.
Yeah, get anxious. Yeah.
That's how a lot of people get around.
Lou was telling me he was doing the research. Do you know how many pages have been added to the book?
How many?
4.5.
4.5 pages.
Wow.
Yeah, 4.5 pages of bullshit. That's what that's my point. I mean, this guy's trying to come off. I like Richard Lewis, but he's trying to come off edgy
You do?
because if you,
Doesn't sound that way. You fuck.
I love you on Curb. And that's about it. But the thing is, no,
Get out
another
of here.
thing.
Can
No,
you
the
leave?
point.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Please leave.
Okay.
I'm
So
asking
how is it to talk to a
You're
guest?
coming in my guest. You're
He still
insulting
No, I
me.
doesn't
love the guy.
understand.
I'm trying to say.
I don't want
And
your
then you
fucking
just
love.
insult him.
He doesn't want your love.
The point that I'm trying to make, Howard, please, for a second.
No.
Is,
I heard
Please
it.
leave.
I'm trying to be edgier. I'm not. I wasn't a member
He
of
did-
Kiss or Motley Crue. Is that what you want me to say?
Who sent you in here?
Who is this guy? A messenger from hell?
It's exactly what he is.
Really?
All right.
But those 4.5 pages must be dynamite.
No. It's a reissue. I wrote it afterward. That's it. I'm not making anything up. But the drug thing was all in the book.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Everyone
And I
calm down.
bottomed on cocaine. For 4 days, I holed up. I lost about 15 pounds. And I went to the ER, and I was almost died.
And you went to a rehab.
Yeah, but I bolted from the rehab.
You bolted.
Yeah.
Well, so
And
how
now
did
you-
you kick the drugs? On your own?
Yeah, I bolted because I was
Because
too embarrassed.
you're
I
a
was ashamed.
sensible guy.
No, people said there's Richard Lewis. I was embarrassed.
You were. Why were you embarrassed?
Well, you have a lot of shame when hey, there's that Richard Lewis. He's a drug addict. I just couldn't take
You
it.
were ashamed of that.
Yeah.
So when you had to stand up, you'd say, "Hi, I'm Richard Lewis. I'm a."
I'm a recovering drug addict, alcoholic.
Wow.
But now you go around, you do help other people, right?
Yeah.
You do. What do? You lecture at rehab centers and
Lecture?
things?
No, I just call people. I meet people with drugs.
You're a
drug
sponsor.
addicts.
You're an AA guy, and you sponsor
There's
people.
a lot of different ways I do
You
it.
help people.
Why not?
All right.
I'd like to help Artie, but he's I hope he's on a lost cause.
Right. So you think
Who's
he's a
this
guy?
guy? Who's Marley's ghost son who just walked in here with the chain?
I knew.
That really aggravated the
bum
shit
you
out of
out,
me.
right?
This
I
guy.
know. Get it out.
I'm here to see you guys. Now, all of
That's
a
Sal,
sudden,
the stockbroker.
I don't give a fuck who he is. I know you for 26 years. I don't need some strange guy to fucking judge me on your show.
Absolutely.
When I did your show, he was in second grade making fucking blocks.
He was
You know what he is, Richard? He's a fan. That's right.
No, he
sat
didn't
there-
sound
no,
like
no,
a
no.
fan.
He used to sit and listen to all of us on
That's
the show
fucking
together,
Jack Ruby's
right.
nephew. That's who he was.
I'm sorry. I know that can throw you. I know.
Well, I don't like people fucking judging me who I don't know. If he knows
that
me,
is aggravating.
then I can. Don't you think?
Yeah, they got me.
I like the guy. He can say, "You piece of shit." I go, "Fine," then you're a piece of shit, and we can shake hands and go out.
I'm happy you're here. I'm appreciative that you come and do my show. And he walked in and ruined the moment. Let me talk to you about
we were in the
something
middle
else.
of a conversation.
Yeah, I'm trying to have a conversation. People walk in here all the time. They interrupt my conversation. I'm trying to have a conversation. You see?
Thank you.
See how offended I am?
Look how quiet I am. I'm a different man.
All right, listen to
You
me.
used to call me a plug machine. You used to plug me.
Sal,
I never
why are you
plugged
back?
Where are you coming
What is
in
this?
here for?
Will just said you want me here.
No, I don't want you. You offended. Apologize to Richard
Nah,
right
he
now.
doesn't.
No.
Listen,
Apologize.
have a good career.
I do apologize, and you are a legend on the show. The only.
All right, thank you.
Goodbye.
Good. The only thing.
He's going to come in here and open up with a fucking machine gun one day.
Right. He's a nut.
I'm
We
worried
all
about
think
him.
that, actually.
He's going through a bad marriage.
Is he really?
Yeah. That's the problem.
See, that's the thing. I waited. I knew I was a fucked up husband. Would have been a fucked up husband. I waited till I was ready.
So you are a good husband now? You're in
Great
you're,
fucking husband.
Oh, really?
You had a lot of beautiful women.
I still do. I have a beautiful
No,
wife.
I'm not talking about that.
Oh.
I'm saying you had a lot of beautiful women in the past. It must have been hard to settle down and finally sort of grow up and say, you know what, this is a good thing. I'm going to stick with this
It
one
all
woman.
depends. In France, I'd have a million affairs. It's different. It's also, a lot of guys cheat, have hookers, get happy endings. You know what? It's what makes you happy, when you want to wake. I would never cheat on my wife.
But do you still look? I mean, do you still sometimes fantasize?
Hey.
Yeah, you do. It's hard, right?
It's impossible not to. I'm
right. You're a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But off and fantasizing is not the same.
Do you still?
Hey.
You do.
I love it.
I haven't since July.
You're kidding me.
Get out of here.
What is this? What, for Lent? You get
No.
We counted it up the other day.
I figured it out. This was the other
What, do
day.
you save up? Is your
I'm
harder and you have better when you
I'm having a good
save?
life. I'm really happy.
Does it really help you sexually if you save up sperm? I think that's a fantasy.
I feel like whenever I'm horny, I give it to my woman.
That's 7 months.
7 months?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Wow.
I'm proud.
He doesn't even want to have a bachelor party, we determined. The
Do you
other day.
realize the last time I didn't off for 7 months was when I was 7 months old?
That's right. but I
They let people in Gitmo off.
Did you have a? I know. Did you have a bachelor party?
No.
No.
No one can do.
Did
I
you
wanted
guys-
no guests at the wedding, no bachelor
Oh,
party.
so how did you do it?
I just went in front of some spiritual cat and got married. I didn't want anyone to know.
Was your
Really?
wife upset that?
No, she didn't
have
want
a
to.
wedding?
She was married a long
She
time
was
ago.
embarrassed too.
She was too hip. She was no. Oh, she embarrassed?
Oh my God,
You were
Robin!
both embarrassed to be
Launching
married?
some-
No, we
missiles
didn't want
from-
anyone to know. I actually did it. I don't know if she's listening. I didn't want any. I wanted to minimize damage control if it didn't work out, because I was a womanizer, and it was a consensual woman. I got married at 56 years old. I had a lot of, my penis was tired.
Right.
So I didn't want to, I said, this is it. And I love her, and I just want to make love to my wife, and this is it. But if it didn't work out, if she left me,
And your wife-
for a younger man, I didn't want to have everyone be all over the fucking news. So I tried to sneak in the marriage without anyone knowing.
Yeah, very few people know about it. When did you reveal to your wife early on your champagne problem, that you can't sip the champagne?
Yeah, when do you tell a girl?
Yeah. When do you tell her you can't have
Don't
champagne?
come near me midnight New Year's.
Yeah. Does your wife drink? Is she allowed to drink?
She can drink. She can do anything she wants.
Right.
She's not a heavy druggie, but
No, but when you
she can
go to a
smoke a joint, she can drink.
When you go to a restaurant with her, she has drinks,
Fucking, yeah,
and you
well-
can handle it?
We go, wow.
You
people
don't look
smoke
and go,
pot,
"Ooh."
but I just can't go to parties where people are doing, junk and coke. Then I get nervous.
But you
And
can't.
she's not into that.
You
anyway.
can't have a glass of wine with dinner?
No, I'm an alcoholic.
Okay. And it's not hard to watch her have a glass of wine?
Huh? No.
Okay.
I just, as long as she sprays it at my face.
So she never saw you abuse champagne?
No, she's never saw me.
All
have
right.
But since she
Champagne
know,
shit is so, you
Did
can't.
you snort
What?
champagne?
How did you get into this champagne shit?
I read your book.
You read one page.
You got drunk on champagne.
I said I love champagne, but I had bottles of it at a time.
At the
Listen to
screening of a boring movie, you passed out.
That was one
That's a-
sentence, you mental case.
That's a sign.
Artie, let me tell you
Does
something.
she
You're
know
letting me
what a-
down big time, Artie.
Hey,
I want-
comics this weekend. See him, 14th Street.
I want
Great
to.
club comics, yeah.
I should give you a plug here right now.
I might tour with Peter Frampton. You love Frampton, don't you?
Frampton's
Belzer
good.
and I and
That'll be
Espen.
fun.
What a show.
Let me get to something serious with you.
Yeah.
You.
I will say anything you want. I have when people interrupt us, it makes me look fucking bad in front of you. Then you start yelling at me. That's what
Okay.
happens.
So let me ask you.
25.
Answer.
Anything
I'm going to
you
give
want.
you time to answer this.
I'm going to shut up.
Because yeah,
No, I doubt that.
I want
Your
you.
ego won't allow it.
I won't. I won't minimize your answer to this. I want a serious answer. Now, this alcohol, this depression.
Oh no! Again?
No. Shh.
All right,
This
I'm
is your
listening.
book. Okay. Obviously, there were reasons for this depression. Now, I interviewed you a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
All right. Put your glasses back on. You look better with them on. All right. Listen to me.
You've always been my stylist, haven't you?
Put those back on.
And your head looks a little better shorter than style, by the way.
Thank you. You look good, too. Answer this question for me.
Are you going to fuck Artie Lange on the pilot?
Yes.
Why don't you just say, who wants to fuck Artie Lange? You make it a double header hit.
It's not my idea.
Oh, okay. Howard's talking.
All right. Now, are you the funny man who can't be serious?
you want to get serious.
All right. Here's what I'm
does that
asking you.
mean? Yeah, go on.
Okay. So, I remember a couple of years ago I was interviewing you.
All right.
And your mother called in.
Oh, yes.
Right.
And you had a very strange reaction.
He's dead, so go easy.
Yeah, okay, so listen to me. So you had a strange reaction. While I was interviewing, your mother was on the phone. You freaked out so badly that you left the studio.
You were telling him to hang up. I remember that.
And you went into a bathroom at K-Rock, and you started to sweat, and you really had some reaction.
Now, a little breakdown.
At first, I thought it was a bit, and I still sort of thought that. But Gary said, look, there was no bit. The guy was freaking out. What was the deal with you? And your mother has since passed away. I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't know that. When did she pass away?
99.
99.
Yeah.
What went on? What went down between you and Mother?
I was afraid, since I couldn't handle you, I was afraid that my mother would have a nervous breakdown on the phone with you, so I freaked.
No, you didn't like your mother.
Well, we didn't get along.
Why? What went on there? Well, now you can talk about it.
Well, it's an old joke, but it's true. When I got the Tonight Show, when Artie was 1,
yeah,
Mr. Big Shot.
You were on with Johnny Carson?
And I said, Mother, I'm on the Tonight Show. And she said to me, who else is on?
Oh, my God.
So that started the whole ball rolling. Then I went right to the Rainbow and got hammered.
So she was a bad mother?
Not a bad mother. She just didn't understand my humor, and she bugged me.
She didn't like your humor? She didn't think you were funny?
She wasn't my target market. She was, her parents are from Romania and Russia.
But
do you think she knows who Procol Harum is?
Did you feel that your mother never really knew you?
I didn't give a if she knew me.
Yes, you did.
No.
You're telling me your mother didn't fill the needs that you had. Is that true?
A little bit, Howard. You're right about that.
No. Come on. What happened with you and your mother?
Therapy thing. I think we can actually be friends now. And I always wanted to be friends with you because you have more balance in your life now.
I don't want to be friends with you.
You don't? Why not? We'd have a great time.
I would be happy.
I would love to take you and your fiancée, and you love my wife.
Where is your wife? Is she in New York?
She's in. Yeah, she'll be in a couple of days.
A couple of days. Well, could you give me a call in a couple of days, and we'll go out to dinner.
Yeah.
You guys and
know what
Sal
number I
and his
have
wife?
for you? 1-800-Cirrus. Like I'm really going to get you.
give you the number.
Yeah.
And
after 25 years, I should be able to at least email you and ask you how you are.
189.
I would give you my email, but the problem is I'm afraid you'll abuse it.
You want to repeat that ad lib, Artie?
189 asshole.
Oh, that's fun. Can I get the bootleg of that?
Well, no, but that's our actual number. I'm not making that up like some hack.
So you hated your relationship with your mother. Is that correct?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Can you describe that to me? I don't understand.
She didn't get me, and she didn't understand anything about me. So when you're a baby, I guess I don't know what I don't even know why we're even alive.
Right.
It's a miracle to me. I'm not a religious guy, but it's a miracle that I'm even here talking to you and hearing Artie's ad libs. To me, that's a miracle.
He's afraid you'd abuse the email like champagne.
That's funny too. Put that on the pilot when you do Who Wants to Artie Lange, you can't.
Richard, I want to come see you in Peter Frampton, but I have tickets for Bobby Slayton and Journey.
You are.
Bobby's very funny.
You got this TV show now. It's
Curb Your Enthusiasm. Everyone says, it happens to be a cult show all over the world, and you've been ragging on it. You don't get it.
He doesn't even see it. He doesn't know anything about it.
I watched it once, and I didn't like it.
No, that's fair enough.
And I'm happy you're on it. I know people love the Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Sal said he loves Curb.
Yeah. Now, you were camp friend. You went to summer camp with Larry David, right? The creator of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
At 12, and then I hated his guts. He hated my guts, and then I met him at the Improv where we started, and we became best friends.
At summer camp, you hated each other. Why?
We had fist fights. He was I was an asshole.
You were both assholes.
Yeah.
And then later on in life, you became friends when you became
friends,
comics.
and then one day I looked in his eyes. 13 years later, I said, "You look very familiar, like Roman Polanski kind of time."
Right.
And I said, and we retraced our childhood, and when we realized we were the same assholes at 12, we freaked out. It was like 1,000,000,000 to 1 shot.
He put you on the show, and then he did you the biggest favor in the world. He made your television girlfriend Tia Carrere. Is that correct?
Boy, she's something.
And the critics were critical of this. They said,
why?
They said Richard Lewis could never get Tia Carrere in real life.
I didn't read that article.
Yes, and they said
you dreamt that review.
No, they said it's unrealistic that Richard Lewis could be with Tia Carrere. Did you know that?
You know something? I don't know. That's funny, but I will. When I did show up on the set with Tia, know what she said to me?
What?
My career's over. I swear to God.
I think the Richard Lewis who was on Hiller and Diller, that guy.
Do you know Asian
Let me tell you something. You are on fire tonight, Artie.
Yes,
you better do some writing.
I'm going to read to you from the Salt Lake City What is it called?
Who cares about that?
Weekly. Salt Lake City Weekly. In what universe?
Yeah, they love Jews in
Richard
Utah.
Lewis dating Tia Carrera?
In what
In
universe?
what universe would Richard Lewis be dating?
So
Tia
some
Carrere?
writer wants to, go out with her, and,
Right.
and he's jealous. Big
Did
fucking
you
deal.
make out with her in the show?
Unfortunately, no.
No.
Larry doesn't write love scenes for me.
I thought he was doing you such a brotherly favor. Like he says, hey, you want to make out with Tia Carrere? We'll get her to be your girlfriend, and I'll write love
Let
scenes.
me ask you a question. My wife says this every time, because I've made out and had affairs on sets before, right?
Sure.
And she's right. My wife's very hip. She was in the record business her whole life.
Okay.
She says, don't tell me that when you're kissing and humping and don't give me this camera angle shit. She's right.
Yeah, you do get excited.
It's unbelievable.
Of course you do.
It's when I did that show with Jamie Lee Curtis, I prayed for a makeout scene.
Did you ever hook up with Jamie Lee Curtis? Did the two of you ever become?
Because Chris Guest and I were friends, and I never would go out with a married woman.
You didn't break the code, huh?
Never break that code, man.
You were sexually attracted, though, to Jamie Lee when you did that TV show.
I'm attracted to every beautiful woman.
It was a good TV
to
show.
This day.
I loved that
4
show.
Years, it was a good run.
I loved it, yeah.
I do have one more from the Canadian National Post, just because it's so... They really are angry with you. In other news, Carrera has signed up to play Richard Lewis's girlfriend on Curb Your Enthusiasm. Richard Lewis, he's what, 160?
Oh,
you're kidding me.
That's a Canadian National
He
Post.
looks younger than ever.
It
What's
might
the
be a
matter with you?
typo. It's just 60.
What is everyone attacking Richard for?
First of all, I could give a I have how much...
What is that?
Can you imagine I care? After 38 years in the business with 8 billion reviews.
Did you make a lot of money in this business?
Of course.
You did?
Yeah.
Are you a multimillionaire?
I probably.
Did you sign a prenup with your wife?
No, I don't need to do that.
What?
Huh?
You don't have a prenup?
I don't think so. So this
You
is
don't
where we get into
think
trouble.
so?
This is where we get into trouble. This is when you start digging. You go into the penis, inside my brain, and you want to get really personal shit that my lawyers won't allow me to discuss.
No, I'm really curious. Did you and your wife sit down
At
and
this
say,
point in my, if I would have gotten married at 30 and 40, absolutely I would have.
You're saying at this point
I'm so in love with my wife. I actually go on stage. Like this weekend, I'll go on stage because I know I'm going to make her life better.
You know what? I know a guy who's just like you. He said the same thing on the show. He's Paul McCartney.
Oh, don't even
He
say
said, I'm an older guy. I don't need a prenup. I'm in love. And he told me that.
He didn't say that. He said, I believe in the whole thing.
Yes.
Well, that's that, Sergeant Pepper stuff. I just, at this point in my life, I don't, I love Joyce, even though the name sucks.
Joyce, you don't like your wife's name?
I say, how can you say blow me, Joyce? You can't. She knows it too. She says, call me another name.
That's right.
And I can't come up with one. It's so great to see you
Was
here.
it a romantic proposal that you gave your wife?
The worst.
The worst proposal. How did you propose?
First of all, I have a fear of intimacy. We've discussed this over a quarter of a century.
Yeah.
I had black CD socks. Oh, these are short socks. I had my father's socks up to past my knee, like your
socks?
grandfather used to wear. Boxer shorts, not facing her. She was like in bed, naked.
Yeah.
And I looked out the window on the third floor of my house, and I went, I guess I have to. That was the proposal.
You said, I guess I have to.
And
because
she
you
knew
looked
what
at
it
yourself
She
in the
knew
mirror.
what you were talking about.
And she says, all right, fine. It was not exactly, somebody at midnight in a rain, in the Eiffel Tower.
Why were you almost nude when you proposed if it doesn't look that
I'm always in boxer shorts, like Rodney Jr.
I see.
Always in boxer shorts and black socks, like a Yiddish porn movie.
And when you said to her, I think I have to do it, she didn't think you meant suicide. She knew marriage.
She knew marriage because we were living together for 2
right.
years.
Let's go to Brian. You're on with Richard
Here
Lewis.
Here comes
Come
the
on, Brian.
attack. Bring the attack dogs on. Like I give a shit anymore.
All right, Brian, you're on in Philadelphia.
Howard, I think Richard was looking for speedball earlier.
No.
That's heroin and coke. You know.
Hey,
I don't know if
the
this thing
dealer
is
came.
beyond
It looks like cocaine, and I just snorted.
I think you're talking about crystal meth.
That's what it was.
It is.
Crystal meth.
You couldn't even remember what it was.
I can't
No,
imagine.
I was so wrecked.
You seem so level-headed to me that you would do crystal meth. That is like an
Hey,
unbelievably
dig this. This is a
dangerous-
true story. You ready?
Okay.
I went out with a woman, and I had dinner with Rod Stewart and one of his ex-wives, and Ronnie Wood, who's a really good friend of mine.
Oh,
okay?
name dropper. Ron Wood of the Rolling Stones.
He's a great artist. I know him
Look
for
at you.
20 years.
Oh.
That's not name
Well, now maybe
like
you
don't
can
know
have dinner
everybody.
with him.
Wow.
Maybe you can have dinner with him. Huh?
You're in his book,
I
Ronnie.
will go to dinner with you. I didn't realize. Okay,
That's
we're
right.
on.
See, it's all at with one of the Stones.
Now we're on. Bring the Stones.
So guess what? So the dinner, we're in L.A. at a restaurant used to call the Dome. It was a great restaurant.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I go there. I make a deal of meet me at the bar with a couple of grams. I go down to the bathroom for 2 hours and never come out.
During dinner with Ron Wood.
Stewart and his ex-wife, Ronnie, and his wife,
when Ron
and
Wood,
and their managers at the time.
When Ron Wood says, "Hey, this guy's out of control," you know you're in trouble.
Yeah, Ron Wood wasn't down there doing
Ronnie's all
blowy.
right.
I just read his book. You read his book, you're in it, you know.
Ron wasn't a big drug guy?
I think you're in love with me, Artie. What do you think of this theory?
Oh, maybe. From the back, you look like a bro.
Ron Wood wasn't a...
That's hilarious.
Ron Wood wasn't a...
Get rid of this guy.
Crystal meth is a good drug if you need to walk to St. Louis one week.
Do you...
Which special of mine did you steal that one from?
That's all me.
All right, you want me back.
That'll be on my next DVD. That's the opener.
I'll be on your next DVD. You know when I'll be on your next DVD? When Hitler moves to fucking Laurel Canyon. That's when I'll be on your fucking DVD. That's all I got to do. What are you doing today? I'm on Artie Lange's DVD. I'll put a fucking gun in my mouth.
That would be the end of your career.
Babe, why should I be on Artie Lange's anything?
You're right.
I wish him the best. He's a star. You made him a star, and he's very funny.
Exactly.
People love him.
Right.
Even though he does half my fucking act, I don't give a shit.
He steals a lot of your
You
material.
know how many comics are on that? You know this. It fucking drives me fucking nuts. I have like 30 hours on my computer. It's all, no one knows what it is. If I came out, these comics write books. They put they regurgitate their jokes.
Yeah.
What bullshit that is.
Right.
You're knocking me on telling my fucking guts in a book. I don't write one-liners in book. Artie, when's your joke book coming out called Hey, Fuck Me Joke Book?
Mark Cronin's putting that out, not me.
All right.
I love Comedy Central. I might do a show for Comedy Central.
Don't kiss the now.
What is wrong with you two? Can't you play nice?
Let's go to Billy.
Carlos Mencia might give you a spot.
All right, Billy, you're on in Boston, Massachusetts. Go ahead.
How you doing?
Yeah.
Hey, Lewis.
What do you... Yeah, what's your last name?
My last name is Quick.
What is it, Quick?
Listen.
Don't fucking give me this tone.
Are you 59?
What?
What?
Are you 60 yet?
Yeah, he's 60.
Yeah, I just turned 60. Why?
Oh, okay.
I guess we can't date now, huh?
I'm the same age. We're officially old people. Listen, I followed your whole career, and I just want to say hi and say that you are one of the most underrated comedians because I think you're brilliant. I'm not kissing your ass. I just wanted to let you know you got a fan out here, and I'm loving this interview. If Robin and Howard would shut up.
Oh, my God.
Oh, come on.
Boy,
that'll get me back here fast.
If I shut up, how am I going to interview him?
No, not
He meant Robin and Artie.
Oh, well.
Robin and Artie.
Hey, you know, look, now he's going to obsess that you think he's underrated. Why is he underrated?
Mike, you're on the air.
Hey, how many women have you been with, Richard?
Oh,
Do you have a tally?
He's been with a ton of them.
Well, you know, I don't know. Who the fuck cares, you know?
It's a lot.
It was consensual. Well, I wasn't a rapist.
You sure?
At what age?
Yeah.
Well, I did have a blackout, though, with one woman I went out with for 4 months, and I met her, and she looked familiar, and we went out for 4 months. We were a couple, and I had no recollection.
Really?
Were you a bad boyfriend? I mean, were you abusive, not in the physical sense, but in the sense that you were emotionally distant, that you would cheat?
I cheated
a lot.
Almost on everyone, yeah.
You feel bad about that?
Horrible.
Yeah.
But I called the people that I cared about and told them.
Do you think it's because you hate women, you hated your mother, that you were angry with your mother?
Like a shrink now, Robin. It's unbelievable.
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
I know
angry?
exactly why I did it.
Why?
My shrink said I was not just a sex addict, I was an affection junkie.
Right.
Because my mother didn't give me the respect I thought I wanted, so I wanted it from every woman I could see.
You think that was it?
That is it. I was a womanizer for that reason. I needed everyone. Oh, hear it? Oh, fuck, man. This Vic Damone shit's killing me.
Richard Lewis. Anything but mom.
Jesus, he needs a writer.
I'm tossing out whatever I got here.
Tossing it out. It's coming out of your ass.
Is it true
Exactly.
is it true you were so angry with your mother you signed autographs while she was lowered into her grave?
Oh, man.
Is that
I'll
true?
tell you what I did do, though.
Is that true?
No, that's not true.
I heard that is true.
But I'm a people pleaser. That's one of my problems.
Yes.
And when during the look, my mother.
When is that going to kick in?
Oh,
Hey,
stop
let me
it.
try to finish a thought, you asshole. When during the burial, these two cats were, it was a very sad moment. Look, I loved it. She tried her best. Okay.
Right. Understood.
But when they lowered the casket, this is true. This is how sick people pleasing can become for an addict.
Right.
I went over to the gravediggers and said, You guys really are doing a fantastic.
Did you really?
I swear to God.
I believe that.
And then they said, loved you in Robin Hood Men in Tights. So it was like, you know, I'll always feel guilty for thanking the gravediggers.
You did Letterman show a lot. I don't see you on there as much.
Well, who does shows then? I did it about 70 times.
But what happened between you and Letterman? Are you
Nothing.
Not,
I was
no
on a couple.
friends?
I'm going to be on it, I think, in April.
Oh, you are? Good. Okay.
Well, you're not friends. I mean, maybe you are, but I was never. We were as
Friendly.
close as in L.A., but he's a pretty reclusive cat, isn't
Yes, he is. No, I mean, I think he was saying to me on the last time I did his show that he wants to get together.
Yeah, that you should try it again.
Why don't you try? You should call him on it.
Maybe I will. I don't know, but I haven't worked into it.
You haven't called.
He's as up as I am.
Well, I mean, you have your close friends who you like, but you have to be reclusive. So do I.
I don't have to be. I just am.
But you are, right? So am I.
Why are you reclusive?
Like, if I'm going to go to Paris, for example, with my wife, I just went to Rome, all right?
Right.
Because I forgot to go on the honeymoon.
Yes.
I had a Conan shot, and I forgot the honeymoon. So I took her to Rome 3 weeks ago. I forgot the honeymoon 3 years ago, and I'm sorry. So we went to Rome. What am I going to take Artie with me?
Were you miserable?
I would love to go.
Were you miserable in Rome? In other words,
had a great time.
You liked it. You're able to enjoy yourself with your wife. You're able to go places and not be afraid. You're not going to die. The Holocaust is going to happen.
Well, until they ask, when they ask me, you know, what's Artie Lange really like, that, you know, when I'm at the Coliseum.
I have family over there.
Why do you hate Arnold Schwarzenegger so much?
I don't really hate the guy, but I'm a Democrat.
I see. You don't like the way he's running California.
I don't give a how he's running California. I'm a Democrat because I like African Americans, Latinos, and brown people.
You think he does?
Not just. I don't know if he likes him, but I'm talking about the Republican Party, not him.
I see. So you're against him.
I'm against almost all Republicans, yeah, because I think it's all about white rich people getting richer and the poor and the middle class getting fucked.
Are you a Barack guy or a Hillary guy?
This time I'm holding out. I worked hard for the Clintons for 12 years.
Yeah.
But this time I voted, but I don't want to stand next to anybody and lose anybody a vote. I want the White House to be Democratic, so I'm holding out until.
Who would you like to see in there more, Barack or Hillary?
I'm not saying that thing because I don't want to hurt. I don't want.
Why are you afraid? You have a preference.
I'm not afraid. I'll answer you.
Go ahead.
Because every time I would do photo ops with people, whenever you see a photo op with like a star,
it ruins it.
Anyone who hates, I'm a fucking very. Like authentically nutcase, you know, like so people go. I hate that fucking Jew. They won't vote for my person, so I don't want to lose any votes for Obama or
You could tell me who you are personally
for. No, because millions of people hear you. I don't want people to go. Lewis likes him. I'm voting for.
I could tell
Lewis likes her. I'm voting for him. Really, people are that crazy.
People hate you that much that they would.
Some do. That's why I like my career. People either love me or hate me.
Can I tell you something?
Why are you Bob Hope? Are you Bob Hope Stern?
No.
Of course not.
I'm Howard Stern.
That's right. So you're your own man.
And let me tell you something.
Artie Lange appeals to everybody.
I have no problem telling people I'm for Hillary Clinton. There it is. I just said it.
Do you think you're losing her votes?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't think about it.
That's my theory. I deserve that theory. I'm waiting.
I believe she'll be the nominee. Now, I'm starting to lose faith that she will be, but that'll be it.
If she becomes a nominee, or he does, I will myself for them to become president.
You want to end the war in Iraq, right?
There should never have been a war in Iraq.
Right.
It's a joke.
Are you still addicted to phone sex?
Not as much anymore.
But you got an ear infection.
But what
if my wife
what do you
called
mean
me,
not as much?
Yeah. What do you?
You're still doing it?
I think I did it maybe once or twice.
Where do you do it? Do you call a service?
No, I don't call a service.
Where do you have phones?
Like an ex-lover maybe, but I don't do it much anymore because I have my wife now.
Right, but
I save up my sperm now.
Does your wife get mad that you'll call an ex-lover every once in a while?
I don't, though. I mean, I did it a couple early on in our relationship.
Before the marriage.
Because I was afraid to commit to one person. So I said, if I don't anybody, and by the way, or making out, or just jerk me off, I got to get out of here. You know, that's the same thing.
What would you
do? That's
intimate. When you say addicted to phones, like what,
well, I used to be.
Were you very graphic?
I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm in my house and I have a concert and a tour coming up. When you come in 6 seconds, whatever, however long, I never timed it. I'm not like I don't wear a referee shirt when I go off. The point is,
right. Go ahead.
Once you come, you're fucking done. You can work on your material. You can go out and have a fucking risotto.
It relieves
Otherwise, I'm not 70 miles away with some circus clown in high heels, and I got to tell, listen, I don't really love you. I know we just fucked, but I don't.
I'm not putting you down.
Like. That's why it's such a great thing.
All right, so you'd have the phone.
But it's harder to do it with a voice who you know than just yourself watching the news, eating pizza in a hotel room. You feel like a fucking mental case.
Are you very liberated during phone? In other words, you can say anything to a woman.
No, it's totally selfish. I want to come, but I need.
But what do you need to hear?
Well, at the time when I did it, I wanted to feel connected to a woman because I didn't want to. I had.
So was it talk or was she just talking?
I was a womanizer, so I gradually said, "All right, I'm not going to go over their house
Would you use them." Would you use the word in this?
No, I hate that word.
You do. Would you say I? Would you say I love your pussy?
Oh, when I'm fucking? No.
No.
Oh, when
you're having fun. Phone sex.
Yeah, I'm pretty last tango in Paris. I like dirty words, yeah.
You do. So you call up a girl and you say, oh,
well, I wouldn't say this. I don't like that word. I would giggle over it. That's like a limerick.
You would? What would you want? What would you say? I can't imagine you naked on a bed, sprawled out with a phone.
Pretend we're making
No, I put it on speaker.
All right, I'm the girl. You ready? Here we go. Pretend. Close your eyes.
Fuck me, you cunt, you fucker.
Oh, my cunt
you
is
pig
so...
fucker, you farmer.
Oh, okay. Now I can see why you got turned on.
Oh, Last Tango in Paris. Rent the movie. It's fucking unbelievable. You fucker.
Well,
what's hotter than you fucker? It's Brando.
You know, a lot of people don't know this. You know who Richard Lewis banged? This will be... anybody a fan of Deborah Winger?
Of course.
No one knows if I ever... We went out for a couple of weeks.
Well, come on. What were you busy doing? You had sex with her.
I don't have any recollections 30 years ago.
Hello, Richard. This is Deborah Winger. Want to have phone?
Do you still call Deborah?
Are you on champagne?
Friends. Have you seen her lately?
Are you on 2 glasses of champagne right now? I want you.
Let me tell you something. It was better fucking on when I did do drugs, on ludes and on booze than on coke. On coke, my penis turned into a salmon.
Ever since I can't find the man who's had 22 MRIs. I love that. I'm trying to get him worked up.
You mean you don't do MRIs? You're a germaphobe?
No, I don't do the MRIs.
He's even afraid of those machines.
Those machines are
He's afraid of German.
That's right. People are in those. Let's go to Double A. Double A, real quick. Go ahead. What's going on?
Put me down.
How's it going? What's going on? Well, I'm enjoying this interview very much. Welcome back, Richard. You're classic, bro.
Richard's the best.
Great fucking interview.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's go to Ken. That was Double A. Go ahead, Ken, in Lighthouse Point.
One of the best interviews of all time. Hey, Richard, thanks for your honesty and all this. Season, what was it, 5 in Curb Your Enthusiasm with the whole kidney issue?
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, season 5.
One of the
Howard wouldn't know, though.
I never saw it.
I know.
Great. Howard, you got to see it. More to the point, Bush, thanks for your Democratic pushing. I mean, these guys got to be impeached.
Thank you very much. Let's go to Roy. Roy, go ahead.
Hello. Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Oh, what's going on, guys? Good interview, Richard.
Thank you very much.
The guys are kicking ass. What's up, Artie? How you doing?
What's up?
All right. Thank you for the
It's about
call.
Richard today, sir.
Hold on. Suboxone, Artie. We love it, man. It's the shit.
Thank you. Stay on it.
How about... I love it.
What
Have
is
a
he
good
on?
one, guys.
Subutex.
Subutex.
Some people call it Suboxone.
Artie, do you sell your DVDs at their show and sit in the back at a table and?
I don't. I have a girl who does that.
That's so fucking embarrassing, man. You actually sell merchandise? Like, buy my DVD, you just saw me and you can hear the same shit again?
Well, we're not all like you on Anything But Love. I mean, come on. The fuck?
That's funny. That was 20 years ago, you mental kid.
Exactly.
Just be quiet. I'm here with... I haven't seen these guys in 20...
me then.
Well, just don't talk. Do a crossword puzzle. Get out of here. Take a shit. So,
pitchers and catchers reported today. I got more important shit.
Let me tell you
something.
something. When I'm at comics this week, I'm talking about you all weekend.
Comics. I might show up and sell a place out for you.
If you show up, I'm going to fucking strangle your ass. Because you're going to just steal shit, man.
He's there to steal.
He's there to take material.
This guy came into the dressing room. He was very. He said it was flattering.
I could.
You said the joke.
I could not have been more complimentary.
You shut up a minute. You said it exactly the way I said it, with my inflection, like as if you memorized. I have like 30 hours of fucking shit out there, and you probably know all of it.
I got the Odd Couple.
I'm getting your fucking
memorized too. I don't steal from them.
Yes, you do.
I knew it that well, where I could do the whole cadence.
I knew the Odd Couple actors, and they fucking hate you.
What are you?
Even the people that do it in summer stock hate you.
Do you do a piece of Richard's act? Go ahead.
I had the decency to tell him.
Yeah.
Last time he was here, I didn't get a chance to talk to him. But Richard has a special from 84 or 85 on Showtime.
Absolutely.
Honestly, it is the reason I wanted to become a stand-up comic.
Right.
And I heard him on your show. Every time he was on your show, I taped it. Every time he was on
You're making him nervous. Look.
What is happening?
What's going on?
He
what
doesn't
happened?
like this.
He's going to throw up. Why don't you like what Artie's saying?
He did this inside, too. He was squirming like a motherfucker.
You get uncomfortable with
I don't trust it.
You think he's lying right now?
Yeah.
Why would
is he
I
lying?
lie?
Because I don't trust comedians in general, because they steal.
I'm not a comedian.
You feel he's a...
What are you, a
So
butcher?
when he's telling you...
That's what I look like.
When he's telling
you
you your material verbatim, you think, oh.
Well, when it's verbatim from a special I'm in Pain from 1985.
It's not I'm in Pain.
Then what?
It's the good one.
It was called I'm in Pain, and I did 7 of them, okay, you fucking moron.
The one on Showtime. The first
I'm in
one.
Pain. I know the name of my own special, you cunt.
The one from the Improv in L.A. But, okay, no, so and then I told him, and I repeated a couple. You want to hear the joke I like?
Go ahead, let me hear the joke.
He's going to throw.
All right, here's Richard's joke.
I'm going to blow, Artie.
Yeah, he really is.
What is going on inside of you? Tell me. Do you think he's your mother?
You want Sal to come back in?
Oh, God.
This therapy thing, we can really be friends now. Not that we're dying to be, but I do love you.
Are you still in therapy? Are you still going as much as you used to?
Once a year.
Should Artie go to
Once
therapy?
a year?
Therapy?
Yeah.
You should be on a gurney now. First of all, rolled into a fucking rehab.
All right, you know what?
24 hours.
Roll him in like Frankenstein.
Fucking A.
This is really fascinating to me because Greg from Howard TV had the camera on us, which was odd, but I barreled through, and I told him how much I loved him, and it was weird. He really
got uncomfortable.
Yeah, and I couldn't have been more complimentary. And even like I saw him at Carnegie Hall 20 years ago, and I told him,
look, he's getting upset
because of your show. I got Carnegie Hall, and I mentioned that on stage. And I saw Richard Lewis.
Well, Artie, thank you. I appreciate it.
What the fuck?
Because I've been by so many people. People like yourselves, and I trust you. All right? And I don't know you. Why should I trust you?
Oh my God!
So this is all bullshit.
This guy's a maniac.
Poor Artie.
Well, what? Should I?
I mean, no offense, but no offense.
Do you trust a virtual stranger?
I don't know what you're panicking about. That Artie is.
He's panicking that Artie has stolen his material.
Well, I don't trust people in general. I'm a paranoid guy.
No
so
offense,
it's not just you. Don't be so fucking.
Do you think this
no offense. I'm the one who's being weird now.
This goes.
I
back,
am. You're
this
right.
goes back to your mother again.
It goes back to
she didn't
childhood.
give you what you needed. You mistrust society. You mistrust people.
That's true.
Artie
Actually,
looks like his mother?
I know an amazing story about his mother that he told on this show. That
Easy,
it's true.
I'll leap
It's
over here and beat
unbelievable.
the shit out of you.
I know. You told this story
You
on
better
the show.
go slow.
You remember that?
You're talking about someone who can't defend herself. She's gone.
It's going to be. You told this story, and I think it's very.
Yeah, see, he knows
telling.
my fucking stories.
Yeah.
What's my subconscious like? You.
I could act out The Godfather too. It doesn't mean I steal from that. But he was on your
That
show.
was funny.
Remember
Write
the
it down.
the 5 comedians did that movie, the classic. I forget the name, but
See, here's the kind of guy who likes to bring
The
up
camping
over
movie
a
with
resume
Louis
of 35
Anderson.
years.
Listen, forget it.
Howard,
Give up.
actually,
Give up.
Howard was on one of my specials, and he said something that
it's a
whatever
movie.
you're going to say, he says, I can't remember. I'm doomed. I did that thing with Belzer and all those guys. We thought it was going to be funny. The movie wasn't that funny.
that one. That's the movie.
The Boy Scout movie. So Howard said on the special, I can't imagine a Boy Scout movie without Richard Lewis. That's a one-liner. What you're going to say is not that funny.
His actual mother did a guest starring thing in the movie.
That's true. She did. I tried. She did do something funny.
And there was a scene where, to me, this is telling. It would freak me out if my mom did this. You know, he's nervous. He's doing a film. He's a comic, not doing a lot of films.
How long is this anecdote going to last? I'm the guest.
The mother is.
I haven't seen these people in 3 years, and you're doing my anecdote.
The mother's in a hole or something. He's got to pull her out of a dirt ditch.
Right.
And he's trying to get into it. And he pulls the mother out, and she's wearing wardrobe that the movie bought her.
Right.
So as he's trying to stay in character and get his mother out of the ditch, his mother, while the camera's rolling, whispers to him, "Don't tug too hard. I want to buy this dress from the wardrobe."
That's
people.
funny.
And you told that story. It's not in bad light of your mom. I just think I could see how your mom might be a hellish memory.
Well, now you're making Richard sound unfunny.
There you go. Well, you know.
No.
You turned them off. You turned them off. You say.
Let me do the one joke.
Hey, why don't you tell everybody what I had for breakfast last Thursday?
No offense, but what I'm saying is not exactly mainstream knowledge. I've watched you.
So who's asking for mainstream knowledge?
You should tell this story at the Borgata this weekend about Richard Lewis.
No, you know what? Don't come see me at the Borgata.
Yeah, close with the Blanche Lewis story and the on you.
You know what? I'm going to send all my comps over to the comics from the Borgata to sell it out.
I play the Borgata all the time too. It's a great place. All right, so they're going to kick your ass if you kick my.
I'm going to say this joke. Just one.
This is a Richard Lewis
It's
joke.
my favorite. He said this on Letterman.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, and I'm going to try to do it.
He's killing me, this guy.
Letterman goes, like one of those fake setups. So you go to. I understand you're a big boxing fan. You just went to a boxing. Yeah, I love boxing, but they stop the fights way too early now. I don't want to see anybody get hurt, but I mean, come on, let them fight a little bit. I was at a boxing match last week. A guy gets tapped in the head. The referee goes up to him and says, "Who's Fred Travalina?" I don't know. It's over.
That was a joke I did, yeah.
Yeah, right. So, and I do that for him. I don't know. If I was I'm a
So
comic.
I hope it works for you at the Borgata this weekend.
As a comedian, that would be nice for me.
So you
to
don't
hear.
like that Artie came up and told an anecdote?
I don't take compliments for. That's
All
really
right.
what.
All
it
right.
is.
All right. Well, listen, Artie's taking up all your time. We have to say goodbye.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Richard.
All right.
You didn't get to tell any story.
Right. I'm sorry, Richard.
That's all right.
God.
I got to go prepare for my gigs anyway. I haven't been because I had the hernia operations, so I got to,
You're a little rusty.
Let me tell you how good it is to see you. You're funny. You're on top of your game. I see what's going on.
I think you're enjoying life a little more now.
I love life. I love stand-up.
You
I
found a
can't
good-
take compliments well. Artie proved that pretty well.
Yeah, I guess.
Fred sabotaged me like the old days. I love that. The accountant guy came in. He's that scared me.
Artie, we only have a couple more seconds. Can you do some of the material from Date from Hell? The jokes.
By the way,
It's great to see you
Richard
again, man.
invented the From Hell thing that everybody stole.
It's in the Yale Book of Quotations.
I don't believe that.
He said he invented the From Hell thing. Like,
No, my parents always said from hell.
Yeah, from me. From 30 years ago. It's in the Yale Book of... Oh, who gives a shit? It's great to see you.
No, Richard.
No, I remember you always said
Thanks
that.
for having me.
Are you healthy enough now that when I call you, you will not just hang up, you will be able to say goodbye?
I'm a totally different man.
Okay.
My wife changed my life, and it's
I recall having
What do you
phone.
mean?
I recall having phone conversations with you where you would not say goodbye. You would just hang up.
No, I do that because I like to get off on a laugh. That's the reason.
But
and
it's
so
a
you
phone
just
call.
hang up.
But it's because of being a comic since I'm 22.
All right.
That's what it is. It's just a psychological defect.
All right. Listen to me. You're doing well. God bless you. This show, Curb Your Enthusiasm, you're on. Everyone loves it. Richard's book, which is really a revealing look into the mind of a comic.
And if you read it, there's a lot of drugs in there.
If I already have the book, will they sell me just the last 4.5 pages?
Richard, is there any chance of that? Okay. Richard's book. Well, why don't you just go to the
called
store?
a reissue, you
Richard's book, The Other Great Depression, will be reissued on March 17th with a new afterword. And as Artie points out, it's 4.5 pages. You may go to the store and just read the 4.5 pages. And Richard's documentary, Richard Lewis Naked, is
Michelle
available.
Marks.
What?
Yeah, Michelle Marks is the film.
All right, we don't know who that is. Richard Lewis Naked is available at richardlewisnaked.com. I love this.
I don't
guy.
get a dime from it. It's a good film.
And you're going to get my phone number, and I want you to give it to Ron Wood and have him call me.
Yeah, you go out to dinner, you guys, you and your fiance and
Yeah, I
Ronnie
would
and
like
his
to be
wife.
with Ronnie and his
I don't
wife.
need to be there.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
I'll pimp for
Please
him.
pass my number
I'll
on
pimp
to
for
him.
you. I know a lot of people.
Please, I'm going to give you my number. I would like it if you'd call me for next week so I can have dinner.
I'm coming
with you.
back in April to do the Y with Keith Oberman.
Well, April I'm booked up, but I will be.
Oh man! See, I smell it. I smell a fucking rat.
I'm talking about this time.
I'm available.
I'm going to take you and
Well,
your
I'm
wife.
gigging this
I'm going to take you and your wife out to dinner. That's all. I'm offering. You want to get together or not?
But I'm only in for a few days. I'm on tour.
Well, how many days do we need? I mean, what are you talking about?
What do you mean you booked
You're
up
not
in
gonna-
April? I'm here for 10 days in April.
April, I'm not here. I can't
He's
see you in
taking off
April.
the whole month.
I'm gone.
Get out of here.
That's it. I'm leaving town.
I'm going to fucking camp out. I'm camping out.
I love you. I really
love
do.
you too.
Wait,
Mind
I
the great
thought of
Richard?
the better way to tell that story from the movie with
Yeah, well, do it in your fucking dreams.
No, in April I fast, so I don't eat dinner.
You don't need
Anyway,
to fast.
Richard Lewis is the greatest, and you have to see.
We're still on, Richard. You can't throw down
He's the
mic
greatest,
like
and
that.
he gets uncomfortable when I say that.
I mean, my God.
Look at that wedding ring. Wow. All right.
If you see him, don't say you like him or know a joke is. He
Thanks, Artie.
He lost a lot of weight. He's very thin.
Richard. Oh, it's great. He missed me. You can tell.
There was a certain love in his eyes.
Yeah, because he respects me and I respect him, and he was now I think he's going to have me back a lot more because I did it for 25 years, and he doesn't know that I helped him too.
He realized
Now
what he
he
had
knows.
and what he lost.
That's right.
And you really gave it to
I got to
Artie.
do the history of Howard Stern.
Okay.
Don't run. Good to see you. That was a great appearance.
Thank you.
Would you do me a tiny favor before you leave? A small favor.
Don't compliment me.
Jason's loves you, and he invited you to his bar mitzvah when he was 13. He wants to know, can he take a photograph with you? May I? Awesome. Thanks. Nice meeting you. Where's the camera? Right there.
I went to your bar mitzvah?
No, I invited you. In the hopes that you might show up.
Hey, can you guys give me a picture with Artie after this?
John, you got the camera on, bro?
You want the manual?
You never responded.
Let's be on the cover of Pharmacy magazine.
Sorry. Sorry about that.
You happy?
Yes. Oh. Thank you very much, dude.
Okay.
Really appreciate it.
Keep dressing like that.
Thanks. You too.
How was it talking with Artie? That was funny.
Artie's great. I like tricking him around.
That's funny.
So what I have to do the history of Howard Stern.
Yeah.
You know, anything, you know, because when you do things for free, you want to keep doing more things for free.
Howard Stern Show. You got the greatest book of all time, My Life, Hulk Hogan, Outside the Ring, the sex, drugs, and rock and roll that we always kayfabed and did the end around over all these years. Back on the show, I'm sure Howard's going to stir to a fever pitch. Just did the deal with TNA Wrestling. You know, Howard's a mainline Hulkamaniac, so I'm sure I'm going to be booking Howard Stern against Vince McMahon with Jimmy Hart, my manager here, right in the middle of the ring. But we're here.
Yeah, baby.
So let all the mice, or what is it, Jimmy? All the cats out of the closet.
That's it, baby.
You know what? And I heard Howard Stern was getting ready to get a divorce, another divorce. And I'm supposed to give Howard my daughter Brooke's cell phone number. So, Howard, I don't think you can keep up with the power of Brookamania. So, Jimmy, she's got a huge crush on this clown. I don't get it.
It's awesome, baby.
I'm going to light him up. Can you imagine? Woo-hoo! Can you imagine if I was Howard Stern's father-in-law, how I'd yoke him up and he messed around? Whew.
All right, I'm excited to have Hulk Hogan here, who has a new book out, My Life, Outside the Ring. And it's in stores now. There's a lot to go over now. I'll tell you that. There's a big man. The size of that guy. It's like a
Where is he? I don't see him. I see Gary.
huge guy. You know, in Hulk's new book, he says that... Oh, there he is. Look at him. Boy, you look big as ever.
Bubba just said hello.
Your wife accused you of being a lover of Bubba the Love Sponge. I was shocked. Yes, in this book you will.
Hi, I love you. You're awesome.
Thank you.
Hey, Hulk.
Yes. She thought me and Bubba were doing the butt deal.
Your wife, when you were married. I mean,
hey, Artie. He's awesome. You've seen him live, bro?
Yeah.
He's the trip.
You went to Artie's show.
Yeah, he was awesome, man. I introduced him actually.
And Artie was a professional. He was able to get the crowd. He showed up and did everything.
Oh, he was awesome, man. He was great. People love him too.
You and Artie have more in common than you think. I mean, Artie suffers from depression, and you're making news now with the new book because you're admitting that things got so desperate and low for you with this whole divorce, and everything seems so overwhelming with your son's car accident that you sat for 2 days in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, when I say sat for 2 days, you mean like incapacitated, like you couldn't even move from the bathroom.
Yeah, the thing was, my back was so bad. You know, it's kind of weird. You know, not too many people have seen my back, but instead of my spine going straight, I have scoliosis. So it starts out and it comes down, it goes like an S, and then instead of going straight down to my tailbone, my coccyx or tailbone, whatever you call it, it goes off to the left.
Wow.
It's been jumping up and landing on my ass for all those years.
I assume, it's from wrestling. I mean, here you are. You're a physical specimen. You're a big guy. But I guess the movie The Wrestler really hits it on the head. You went to see the movie eventually,
yes, sir.
right?
I sure did.
It speaks a lot of truth, right? I mean, the abuse that your body goes through with this wrestling is dramatic. I mean, you become almost a cripple.
Yeah, I just had another back surgery 2 weeks ago. See, the hole's still there.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had Jennifer take the stitches out right before I left. But
is that advisable?
Yeah, wouldn't you have a doctor do that?
I just couldn't. I had to come here Monday. I couldn't get back to the doctor, so I said just cut them out and pull them out real quick.
I was shocked to read in your book that when you were in high school, you were considered a hippie. That guy, like you weren't the big athlete. I figured you were the big man on campus.
I was in a rock and roll band,
and people would beat you up and stuff. I mean, like you were kind of like a wimp guy, and then I guess you started working out. I just
wasn't into the confrontation thing. It made me, if somebody goes, "I'm going to beat your ass," I'd be like just shaking all day. It made me really nervous.
You know what makes me sad though is I read more and more. Here you really were. Listen, you're one of the top names in wrestling. You made a lot of dough, and I watched the reality show. Your lifestyle was awesome. I mean, the houses, the cars, the everything. You provided everything for your family. I don't know where Linda would have ended up in life if she hadn't married you, but I mean, you're a very, very successful, hardworking guy, and you hit the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But through hard work, nobody gave you anything.
Yes, sir.
And now, when I read that because of the divorce, because of this lawsuit, which I don't even understand, your son's an adult. Why are you being sued for your son having an accident?
He wasn't an adult.
No, he just turned 17. He was a minor.
But why are you responsible for that legally?
I mean, Howard.
What?
That's the law.
You mean if a kid goes out and shoots someone, the father's responsible?
Well, I signed his driver's license.
Right.
You know, it's kind of like the luck of the draw. I remember actually the day he was going to get his license. You know, I thought Linda was going to go with us. Right. Whatever she was doing. She goes, oh, you just go, down with him. So I signed his license, so that made me legally responsible when I signed his license.
So
and a kid can't own a car, really, and all of that
The car
stuff.
was in my name, yeah.
But you're telling me that the Hulkster gets bankrupted because his son has a car accident? Is that America?
That's how it works, yes.
What?
Yes.
So you mean to tell me if a kid takes driver's education, learns to drive, the state says he's old enough to get a license, the parents are responsible financially for an accident?
Yes.
Bullshit. Well, then that's got to be changed.
I'm telling you that's the law.
What did he do wrong?
He gave his son a car.
What he gave his?
He was driving my car.
So what?
If your neighbor was driving your car, you're culpable.
But
if
you're
you
saying
gave
a man who
permission.
works his entire life can be wiped out financially because he gave his son a car legally to drive?
Yes.
Do you file? Is that eating you up?
Well, no. I'm right in the middle of the civil case now. Actually, all day Monday before I flew here, I was in a deposition, and it's just it might have been different if it would have been like, some other, Mr. Neighbor or someone down the street.
Right.
But and John, who was in the wreck, he was like living in our house. He was part of our family. I mean, he just came back from Kuwait.
You didn't mean him any harm?
No. And it was an accident, and I had no idea, that the kids were in separate cars. They'd been driving my yellow truck around, and I didn't even know they took off in the cars.
How would you know?
Well, we were going to go eat, and everybody got done ahead of me, and all the kids have short hair, and Nick paged me and goes, let's go to the Japanese restaurant, and I said, okay, well, I'll be ready in a minute. Nick goes, Dad, let's go. We don't have a reservation. And it's true. It's hard. You can't get an Arigato. So I said, okay, you guys go ahead, get a table. I'll be right behind you. And they decided to take separate cars, and the accident happened.
Wow. I mean, it's just amazing to me legally that you're going to be, responsible financially for this when, really you did nothing wrong. Can't you just say to the jury, listen, my kid has a license. He's a licensed driver, and he did this. It's a terrible thing that happened. I feel awful about it, but I don't feel responsible in any way. You're not.
Well, the law is a little different than that. But, we've tried to work it out, but, it's a situation with the lawyers,
Listen, if you got in a car and you did something irresponsible, you're responsible. You're the guy.
Howard, that's what it means to be a parent.
Wait a second.
That's
you
how
cannot,
it works.
when a kid is 17 or 18 years old, you cannot follow that kid around. A man can't do it. Most people got to work.
Again, how did the kid get the car?
Dominic says I'm right. Dominic, hello.
What?
No, Howard, you're absolutely right. Here's what happens. You are not liable for what your child does. Matter of fact, in New York State, we have an exception. You can be liable for, I think, $2,000 if your child damages a school. But in this case, the owner of the car is the Hulk.
That's what I keep trying to tell you.
But the point is, he didn't let his son drive illegally. His son was legal age.
It wouldn't matter if we let him drive illegally. The law says whoever is driving the car is liable, and who owns the car.
All right, so what about insurance?
Has that car been in his son's name? Then they could not sue him for the accident unless he let the kid, let's say, leave drunk or something, which is unusual.
Right.
So you're right, Howard, Robin. But, Robin, you're partially right.
But wait a minute, Dominic. All I said was he gave the kid the car. The car's in his name. He allowed him to drive it.
Who doesn't allow their kid? There isn't a parent out there that doesn't let their kid drive a car
you
with
ought
a
to know
license.
that you're culpable under those circumstances.
That's ridiculous.
If the child drives, anybody drives your car. If your housekeeper drives your car.
That's right.
And kills somebody, you're liable because you own the car.
Wow.
It's the same as somebody falling on your property when you own a home. You might not have invited them.
This is crazy.
Well,
not because.
All right, thank you, Dominic.
The crazy thing was I've got a truck, and the boys were all together, and all the boys were at the house because my wife was in California, living there at the time. And all the boys were at the house with me, and I had all the kids there. We were hanging out, and they'd been working on cars all weekend at a place called Family Mechanic, and they were driving my truck around.
Right.
All 4 kids were in my truck, and that's what they've been driving all week because they like being together in the same car. That's what I thought they were driving.
Sure.
So I had no idea that they decided to take separate cars, and this whole thing went down.
Will the insurance cover the damages here?
To a certain point, but when people, are asking for $60 million.
Well, I don't think they're going to get $60 million. You didn't,
well,
was it malicious?
No, it wasn't. It was an accident. And, I'm sure, it's like the case is going on now, so I can't go into ridiculous detail about it. But
Howard, they don't always just look at the intent. It's the damage.
No, they look at how rich the guy is. That's what they look at.
But I'm also saying they look at what are the damages. They don't look at intent necessarily in a civil case.
Well, it's just crazy because, a lot of things I don't understand is, like the lawyers, for the plaintiffs and stuff, if you go to their website, their whole law firm is now advertised with me and my name. Like it's their claim to fame.
Right.
It's
a sad situation.
It's amazing if you go to their website and look at these lawyers.
Their claim to fame is they're suing you?
Yeah.
That they've got the Hulk Hogan case. And
that they've got the case.
Yeah, they were just local lawyers now. They've been on all the Nancy Grace shows and all these shows. Now they're big superstars and they're hanging their hat on this, this Hulk Hogan case.
In other words, I could see why you were 2 days in a bathroom looking at the barrel.
No, it wasn't that, bro.
But everything's getting to you.
No, it wasn't that. That's not the deal. It wasn't this accident in the civil case. It was, I was doing American Gladiators at the time with Layla.
Right.
And
Layla Ali. That's Muhammad Ali's daughter.
Right. And I was getting ready to start the first season. I've never been the guy with the microphone. I've always been the guy talking like, hey, Howard Stern, let me tell you something, brother.
Right.
So I never have been like a host, and I was nervous. And, Ben Silverman from NBC was betting the farm on me, and it was a really intense situation. Of course, they were trying to get the set together, and there were glitches and everything.
Right.
So they really didn't spend enough time with Layla and me knowing what camera to look with and how to do this. She was dependent on me, and I've depended on her, and neither one of us had really done it before. So the stadium's packed, not the stadium, but the Sony soundstage and LA's packed. We're ready to go, and all of a sudden, I kept my phone on me, because of I was waiting. I had to take calls from lawyers or whatever because of the situation, And my phone rang, and I saw the number. And, oh, my God, hold on a second. I'm going to take this call. And my lawyer asked me if I was sitting down, and Nick was sitting up in the crowd, and all of a sudden he goes, your wife just filed for divorce. And it just hit me. And that was the beginning of it. It just hit me, because we've been married 23 years. We've been through all kind of shit.
Right.
And I always dreamed we could fix it or work it out. And if you're married, I thought that was a big mark. I thought that was forever.
Did you love her?
I still love Linda to death.
You do?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, because I don't understand this. Were you admit in the book that you were cheating on her, but not throughout the marriage?
No, sir. No, sir.
You say you technically cheated her once the marriage was over. She wasn't giving you sex.
No. It's not that. The marriage, we were still married, but the thing is, and I don't condone my behavior, And one of the biggest problems Brooke and I had was she drew a line in the sand, and I tried to talk to her. She goes, I said, there's 2 sides of the story, Brooke, and she was really upset. No, there's not 2 sides of the story. You're just wrong. So I had to let it go. Eventually we talked and we're on the same page, and I'm not condoning it. But, like the little white house on the hill, if a marriage is perfect and everything's going along great, hopefully things are perfect. But my marriage wasn't perfect.
But that's what I'm saying.
And so, dude, things were way, way unraveled. And I'm not saying what I did was correct, but...
What drove you to cheat, though? Because that's the key.
Well, Linda was gone. She was leaving a lot.
Right.
Like, she'd, do her thing, and all of a sudden... just like leave the day before Thanksgiving and not come back. And my kids are going, where's she at? And I didn't know what to say. And
she was withholding sex from you.
Well, she can't have sex with you.
We just weren't getting along.
No, she was. Hulk described she would roll over and say "fuck you" and not have sex with you. You describe it.
It was few and far between. Believe me.
Okay.
But you know what, Howard? You're not taking into account that obviously there were some problems in the marriage.
Yeah, there were some
sex
huge
doesn't
problems.
happen when you're having problems.
And Linda was very unhappy, and she'd always wanted to go back to California, and I was working on the East Coast, and I tried living in California, and it killed me because you know where Vince's offices are? They're up here.
Right.
And all the big arenas are on this coast, and you maybe once every 2 months you go to the West Coast.
But isn't that show a lack of understanding? You're the guy who's got to bring in the dough, and you've got to work. Shouldn't a wife be somewhat understanding and say, I'll live wherever the hell we have to live within reason because I understand the situation?
Well, it was, she's got a very strong family. Her mother pretty much runs the show.
Right.
And the whole time we were married, it was pretty much, Linda would take advice from her mother, and it was pretty much whatever Gail kind of wished and demanded. Linda was kind of like, that was her mom. She wanted to make her mother happy, and pretty much her mother was pretty much running our show too on this end. So it was tough.
So it was shocking to you that your wife was filing for divorce and came out of the blue to you?
It did, and we and she'd been threatening me with divorce for more than 10 years off and on.
See, I had a whole different impression of you. I thought secretly, this is what I thought, and I guess I projected stuff onto you, but I thought you were miserable in your marriage, and you were dying to get out there and fuck around. You were just dying to be divorced and get out there and have sex with some new chicks, because you'd been in a marriage for a long time. I was really shocked that you were that affected by it. I thought you'd had it. I thought you got married very young. You became a superstar. And then it was like, you know what? This thing's a drag now for the last couple of years. I'd love to get out there and be fucking around like Bubba was fucking around. Everyone's fucking around, all the guys. But that wasn't the case.
I wanted to stay married. I mean, it was tough. I mean, but the thing was, when I met Linda, she was doing nails.
Right.
And she had just bought a new car. She couldn't afford to pay for it, and she was way behind her taxes and stuff. And when I fell in love with her, I was just getting really rolling. This Hulkamania thing had been rolling like 5 years before I met her.
Right.
And things took off, and it was good for a while. But then, Linda got tired of the wrestling lifestyle after a while, and I always kept a home in L.A., and every, summer or whenever there was a break.
Don't you get resentful of that? Like, here you meet a girl who's working in a nail salon. You bring her into a lifestyle that she could never have achieved. I mean, I don't say never, but I don't think many nail salon people will get that kind of lifestyle. Wouldn't you after a while get resentful anyway and say, don't you appreciate what I gave you? Don't you appreciate the fact that I've hustled my ass off? And now you're telling me you don't want to travel? I mean, give me a fucking break.
No, we started having kids, and she needed to stay home with the family. But at the end of the day, she, there were several times during the marriage that she was not happy with me working and busting my ass in the wrestling business. And I told her several times during the marriage, if you want to start your own career or you want to do anything, I'll be supportive. I mean, if you want to go back to college, if you want to be an actress, if you want to start a business, I tried to start a restaurant with her, antique stuff. I did everything I could to support her. I'm saying, man, if you can go out and make $15, $20 million a year, go for it. I mean, please do it. If you get this burning desire to work,
and I'll get off the road. Right.
And I'll contribute too, but I don't want you not to be successful. And several times during the marriage, we talked about that. It's hard to make that hustle and make it happen like that.
I would just get very resentful if I gave someone a lifestyle and they were not grateful anymore that I was working my ass off for them and giving them a great lifestyle.
But that's a hard part of marriage, man. It really is, or any relationship. It's human nature what you're talking about, but it's so difficult.
But brother, to go back to what we were talking about, it wasn't because of the accident that I hit this low. There was like 20 things going on, and when I got hit with divorce papers, I mean, this is the show where I needed that show.
Right.
It was prime time. I'd never been on prime time TV, the 8 o'clock hour. And I was like telling Linda, this is something that can get me back on my feet. Maybe I won't have to get hit in the head with a chair every night.
Right.
New things might open up. If I become like an A-list primetime star, like Deal or No Deal or something like that, like Howie, well, then maybe more things will happen. Maybe instead of the low-budget movies, I could be like a supporting actor. Maybe I could get national commercials. My whole thing would take off. But the moment I got hit with divorce papers, her and her attorneys, they just attacked me with all this tabloid stuff. Oh, Hogan did drugs. He beat his wife for 20 years. He did this. He cheated. He's a serial cheater. He can't keep his pants up. Just all this crazy stuff started coming out of nowhere. And for like 4 months, I kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, because you were in the middle of the big
I didn't
break.
say anything because I didn't want to turn it into this Britney Spears, crazy Alec Baldwin, Kim Basinger, crazy stuff. So, and I begged Linda, please don't divorce me, because it's even going to make Nick's situation like he's got crazy parents. And so
was she not sympathetic to that?
No, she just made her mind. She pulled the trigger, and that was it. And every time I'd go back and beg, I love you, cry, beg, plead. But when she filed publicly and she made it publicly known that she didn't love me, didn't want to be with me or ever see me again, that's different than fighting in private. And I said, okay, good deal. If that's how you feel and you're going to tell everybody you don't want to be with me, I'll answer the divorce and it's game on. But the problem was I wanted to keep my mouth shut.
Right.
Exit gracefully. She deserved half of everything I had. We've been married for 23 years. No problem. But, and I was thinking that, if she would understand that I'm doing good on NBC, that would help her in the long run too. But it was a sabotage against my career. And finally, my friends like Jimmy Hart and Eric Bischoff and my attorney David Houston, they said, if you don't speak up And if you don't say something, you're not going to have a career left.
How did this affect your job at NBC?
It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I mean, the negative publicity was each and every week, everywhere. And so finally, I talked to People Magazine, and I went on Larry King, and I told my side of the story, and people started to understand there are two sides of the story.
Right.
And then I came back from American Gladiators, and the kids were gone. Right. We had a bunch of animals, dogs, cats. Linda loved animals, so we had like all kind of animals. All the animals were gone. And I walked in the house, and every single closet was empty. All the clothes were gone. Oh. And there were family pictures everywhere because my kids grew up in that home. And, dude, it hit me like nothing I've ever been hit before, and it just – and my back and my knees were so bad that I had this chair in my bathroom, this kind of like a director's chair, a high chair.
Right.
And, to shave my face, if I didn't have the chair, I'd have to shave half my face, and I'd have to lay on the floor for like 10 minutes.
Wow.
And then – get back up to shave the other half of my face because my back and my legs were so bad I couldn't stand up. So I came back, got real depressed, just sat in that chair, and I just said, where the hell did everybody go? How did this happen?
You're alone.
My kids aren't talking to me. The house is totally empty, and I just went into this crazy place all of a sudden, and I don't know how the gun got in the bedroom. Because I'd bought
What do you mean you don't know how the gun got?
Guns.
Yeah, you have
I got one gun.
Okay.
Right.
And I used to go to night shooting sports with the kids, and I went there with Bubba, and the only time I ever shot the gun was at the night shooting sports. I had it there for protection, but it was in the safe.
Right.
And, things get so crazy in my marriage for a while, I just really was a little worried that, I didn't want to be the Phil Hartman guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So I put the gun in the safe.
She decides to shoot
and
you.
it got really crazy. And,
right.
and I said, but I don't know how the gun got out of the safe. I don't know how it got in the bathroom. I don't remember that.
Wow.
But all I know is I sat in that chair with my body hurting like crazy. I just grabbed a bottle of Captain Morgan because I like that rum. And I started drinking it, and I had an old bottle of Xanaxes that were laying around. And I just ate one or two, and I drank, and I started drinking them, and I sat there forever. And I started playing with that damn gun. And, people, I've always said people that commit suicide are cowards. People that threaten to commit suicide won't do it. I've never understood it. It's a shitty way out. But I tell you, I hypnotized myself.
Well,
and just with playing with the gun and screwing with it, and the more drunk I got and the more of those pills I got, I almost started to go into a trance. And as I played with this damn gun, I would mess with it on my face, and I hit it with my teeth, and it was almost like I was hypnotizing myself.
Wow.
And several people called me. My next-door neighbor, Steve Chapman, called me, who owned the DuPont Registry. Bubba called me. Eric Bishop. I had all these people calling me, and I thought I was bullshitting them.
Right.
But they all knew how depressed I was, and behind my back, they were all talking. They were getting ready to do this, intervention thing that I didn't know about. And then Bubba was really worried about me because he's never seen me this far down. And my neighbor, Steve Chapman, was worried about me. And I was just bullshitting everybody. And I'd sat there for a couple days, and all of a sudden Layla called me.
Layla Ali.
Yeah, and she goes, hey, Terry, we were all worried about you. You were just so depressed on the set when you got hit with those divorce papers. And, we were all just really, really worried about you. And we were just calling to check up on you because we love you and just wanted to let you know that. And if you get a chance, when you come back to L.A., would you go to my church, the Agape Church, with me? And it snapped me out of it. It wasn't one of my buddies. I was bullshitting. Hey, brother, it's okay. I'm fine. Click. No agenda. I knew her father real well, and she's a beautiful lady, and I just worked with her a little bit. But something about her calling me, and I didn't know her at all, but just the fact she goes, oh, we love you and we're worried about you, it kind of snapped me out of it.
Wow.
And I couldn't pack my shit fast enough to get out of that house. And I didn't run back to L.A. and stalk her or do any of that crap. But I went back, and it was kind of like, it woke me up. I get sick and tired of being sick and tired. I breathe clean air. And instead of that mindset that I was browbeaten into that everything sucks and fuck this guy and fuck that guy and hug the neighbors and tell them how much you love them, but the moment they walk out the door, fuck them, they're assholes and all that. That whole dysfunctional manipulation, isolation game that I was in, I was so thrown into that negative vibration, I didn't realize that life is beautiful and people are nice and the world's great. I didn't realize that all that yelling and screaming and hate and all those fuck you words, that shit's not normal.
Right.
But I was been locked in that.
You were caught in it.
Yeah, and I was trying to save my marriage and hide it from the kids and keep it together no matter what. Oh, I need to buy another house. Sure, I'll buy another house and another house and okay, and do whatever I could. And I just was lost in this crazy game.
So have you since been to a psychiatrist to help you? Did you get any medication or anything?
No, bro. I'm cool, man. I'm cool because I changed things right away. It's almost like you breathe clean air.
You had some clarity.
And if you go back in the room with those people and stuff like that, it's almost like breathing dirty air. I can't even do it anymore. I met Jennifer, who doesn't drink, smoke, doesn't do drugs. She doesn't cuss. She doesn't watch if you're in my house, bro, if you don't watch the History Channel, the Science Channel, or cartoons, you don't watch TV. No negative stuff. And all of a sudden, she showed me that life's beautiful. I mean,
do you think the reality show led to all of this? I think I think it led.
Brother,
don't you think your wife got a little carried away with herself on that show too? Maybe.
In my opinion, yes.
Yeah. So don't you think that could have led to all of this? Now she's a star. She wants to be living the high life. She's with a 19-year-old kid. All this stuff. That's kind of Hollywood bullshit.
Yeah, brother. But the thing was, before the show, my marriage was totally in a bad spot. It was really screwed up. And
but you know, that kind of publicity certainly doesn't help.
No, but I thought differently.
Like either.
I thought maybe that if Linda got on TV, you know,
make her happy,
and the show might help my kids because Brooke was trying to do music and it was tough. You know, you got Ashley Simpson, Jessica Simpson, all of them have a vehicle. You got Lindsay Lohan with the movies with the big screen, little screen. I figured if Brooke had a vehicle, it would make like even ground. And then Nick was just getting into this precision driving, and I thought it would help his career. So I figured, well, maybe if everybody wanted to do this, that might be the glue to pull us back together.
Right.
But the marriage was so screwed up already that when we got on camera, it was fun and games at first, but then all of a sudden, it was like torture because, you know,
you're putting up a fake.
It wasn't a fake. That's how we functioned. But all of a sudden, the cameras would be ready to go, and they'd be going, "Okay, where's Linda?" You know, I'd go upstairs and I'd say, "Linda, you know, they're waiting for me. Well, can't they shoot something else? Can't they go do something? Oh, I don't want to work today." I'm like, that's not how this works. So
it put more stress on.
Yeah, it got bad, bro. It got real bad. And then the last season, you know, the production people moved down to Miami. They've got tents set up outside the house. They've rented offices. They're ready to go. The budget's rolling. And all of a sudden, you know, first day filming, she splits. And everybody's going, where'd she go? Where'd she go? So we covered for a few days. And after the first week, you know, VH1's getting on my ass. Hey, you know, you guys signed contracts. I said, well, I'm here. The kids are here. And then, you know, I finally get a hold of Linda. Oh, I'm going to wait another week. I'm going to take another week off.
Wow.
I'm like, how do you explain to a production crew that all of a sudden you guys show up to work and you got to shut down for 2 weeks?
What do you think was going on there? What do you think was the reason that I mean, you would think that she'd want the fame and the fortune.
I think after so many years of filming, that, you know, the newness wore off. I think she was, you know, tired of me, in my opinion, done with the marriage. And I just think getting reeled into that fourth season, she wasn't into it, you know.
You think she's happier now?
I pray to God she is. You know, I know
she called you up tomorrow and said, listen, I made a huge mistake. I've thought things through. I've been in therapy. I've got this all worked out. I want you back. I want our life back. Would you go?
No.
You're happy now?
Yeah, because, you know, I'm with someone that, you know.
It's giving you sex. That's true.
Well, okay, that's true.
Yeah, come on.
That's true.
And I've met her, and that's a great thing. She's beautiful.
Right. She's beautiful.
There's no doubt about it. She's jamming, brother.
She's jamming is right.
She's straight up.
And it's something new and exciting, and she's with you, and she's on your team, and she's not resentful of your career. It's a home run.
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
Robin, please.
All right, if they came to you tomorrow and said, all right, we want you to do a reality show with Jennifer now. The two of you. Big show. It's going to be great. Everything. Would you do it, knowing what you know about reality television?
I have to think about that one, brother. You know.
Oh, you're not an immediate no on that. Huh?
Well, he's still on Brooke's show.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I'll do anything to help my daughter.
Yeah. I like that show.
Yeah, she likes you too. You think I'm joking?
Oh, I don't think you're joking.
No, she likes you a lot.
I got chemistry with her. I was almost your son-in-law.
I told her, I was teasing her the other day. I could be your father-in-law. I was teasing the other day. I heard Howard was getting a divorce. She really is.
I would take up with her in a minute. I mean, with your permission. I'm not going to do it.
You're going to ask permission?
I'd love to be his father-in-law.
You're not kidding. I think you could straighten me out.
I probably
could work out. And maybe I'd get some size.
Bubba's getting in good shape, man.
Is he?
He's way down again.
I'm worried about him. Is he going up and down with that weight?
Well, he went up to like 330, and I got on his ass about it, and all of a sudden he dropped below 300. I was at the gym the other day, and he's way down again.
Yeah?
Did he ever I mean, I guess you knew him at the point. He told me at one point in his life he was almost 500 pounds, and that this chick he was with would wipe his ass with a towel. He
'Cause
couldn't
he
reach
couldn't.
around. He was so heavy.
Yeah, he was 498 pounds when I met him.
Wow.
Holy shit.
So you helped him get thin, right?
Well, we trained for 7 years, every single day at my gym, and I saw him go down. And when he got to about 350, he kept going down. At one time, he got down to about 249 pounds.
Wow.
Did Bubba at any point ever ask you to wipe him when he had to go to the bed and, like, say his girlfriend was around? No,
but
Talk about a civil suit.
Right.
No, but the funny part is in the beginning of the book. In the beginning,
I saw you. I read that part. You thanked Bubba.
Yeah, and I put in quotations. I said, "No, we're not gay lovers."
Right. Have any sexual feelings for Bubba?
No,
nothing like that. You have a couple of things in your new book, and by the way, the book is called My Life Outside the Ring. It's in stores now, that I thought were really interesting. But you say at one point that your wife called your daughter a cunt.
Yeah,
that's heavy.
Yeah,
that's heavy.
There's been a lot of. See, the problem with this whole thing is, you know, and when I was on a show last night, there was a statement from Linda and her publicist asking, I don't know if it was asking or telling me to, what do you call it, take back? What do you
retract.
Say?
Retract.
Yes, retract. And then that was part of the statement, retract, and the other part of the statement was, you know, that she loves her family more than anything, da-da-da-da. So I told the gentleman on the show, I said, yeah, that's true. She loves her family more than anything. There's no doubt in my mind. But I said, I can't retract this because it's the truth.
When you wrote that
Wait
your
a
wife
minute.
was an alcoholic who verbally abused the kids and threatened to beat your son Nick with a wine bottle.
Where's that written?
It isn't written?
I don't remember calling her an alcoholic. I
You
just
didn't.
remember just talking about the drinking constantly, you know. And,
Right, well, that's what I mean.
You know, I mean,
He's
she
not
went to the Betty
diagnosing.
Ford clinic, you know, and we tried to help her.
Right.
You know, and
But
all right.
Hulk, do you think it helps to write that?
yeah, because I went through a situation that I was on top of the world. I lost in a short amount of time. I lost everything. I lost my family. I lost, you know, and not that it really matters, but on a financial level, I get the carpet pulled out from under me. I get destroyed in a short amount of time.
Matters.
That
Yeah,
matters.
and I went to this crazy place, and then everywhere I go, I see people losing their homes and they're losing their jobs, and Obama's talking all this game, how he's going to straighten everything out, and I still see people in trouble all over, and all of a sudden I go, oh my God, if I can pull the nose up on this thing and not blow my brains out and get a fresh start and be happy and start my life over. And there's a lot of people that watch me and think that this Hulk Hogan story is this great American success story. You know, a lot of people don't realize what was actually going on. If I could tell people that no matter how bad it gets, don't give up. You got a decision.
But I guess Robin's point,
Yeah, I'm
Robin's
just saying,
point
you know,
is with your wife, your ex-wife, if you start revealing all this stuff, isn't it just going to make her angrier, and then she's going to start in with the
But
accusations?
also, I mean, if she called your daughter a cunt,
right.
it happened once. That was bad enough. Now, for everybody to know and everybody to read it, and
But maybe the Hulk was backed into a corner.
Nothing just happened once. You know, let me put it to you that way.
Okay.
And it was so dysfunctional that, you know, I remember the first time I get the first fuck you, and it shocked me. And then it got real consistent. It got real consistent. Fuck you, I hate your guts. And it was very, very said consistently.
And when she said you hit her for stuff like that, you never did.
No, I never hit her.
So
brother.
didn't you feel
No,
backed
wait a
up?
minute. Everybody understands and pretty much sees the game that's going on here. If I would have hit Linda, or if I'd have beat Linda for 20 years, like was in some of the tabloids from her publicist, believe me, I'd have been so many drug into court so many times in jail. I never hit Linda.
Right. So my point is, when all those accusations are made, when you write this book, now you feel like, hey, this is my way of saying this is the way it really happened.
No, this is what went down. I mean,
Right.
this is exactly what went down. And, you know, I get used to hearing the FUs as weird as it sounds to say that. I got used to it. But the first time I heard it said to my kids, I was shocked.
You think you're very emotional because your father, you point out your father never said he loved you. You had a tough upbringing, right? Your father was hard on you.
I didn't have a tough upbringing. My dad was an Italian. He was a foreman, a construction worker. He worked in the sun his whole life. I actually think the sun pretty much killed him.
Did he die of cancer?
No, he didn't. He died of old age, but he beat himself to death working and digging ditches and laying pipes, and he worked out in the sun in Florida. It's hot as hell down there.
That's right.
And, you know,
It ages
my
you.
dad never said one bad thing about anybody. I never heard my father say a cuss word, but he was an old Italian.
Right.
And he just didn't go, hey, you're my son, I love you. It wasn't like that.
Would you like that? Would that have been? Is that a fantasy of yours that your father would have
it's
been
not
warmer
fantasy,
to you?
but I love my dad to death. I know that he loved me. And as he got older,
right,
and he had health problems, we got really close.
Right.
And he would tell me he loved me all the time, right towards the end. But you know, it wasn't like one of these dads like I am. Every time I talk to Nick or Brooke, hey, I love you, brother. I love you, big brother. Hey, Brooke, Teeny, I love you. I tell my kids I love them every time I talk to them.
Because that's something you would have liked.
I don't know. That's just how I am. And you know, like I said, I was from this family that the kids, you know, I had no idea we were poor. I thought we were cool.
Right.
You know, and then we get this little minute steak on Fridays. That was a big deal. And I really didn't understand how affectionate some people can be until I met Linda's mother. And the first time I met her, she gave me this big hug. It freaked me out because nobody ever hugged me like that before.
You think if you went bankrupt, like if this case works out against you and you got to keep paying your wife and all this stuff, what would it be like for Hulk Hogan, this super famous guy, to have no money? Where the hell would you live, and how could you survive?
Well, I'm pretty resourceful, you know. I mean, you asked me about the wrestler, the movie. I mean, the movie, The Wrestler.
Right.
I mean, that's just one small percentage of where some wrestlers end up.
Right.
You know, there's always ways to get back on your feet and generate revenue and stuff. I mean, you know, times are tough and stuff, but brother, I'm not quitting. I'm just starting over. This is the second half of the game for
It doesn't frighten you.
No, I'm not. I don't live in fear of financially, you know, being broke. That's not what this whole thing's all about. That's just dirty paper. I can make more of that.
What about this whole thing about you wrote something about Vince McMahon in the book that I thought was really kind of interesting. And I don't know. I don't know the whole history of wrestling and everything, but some of this stuff seemed a little bit severe. Are you on good terms with him right now, Vince?
I mean, you know, we made an announcement yesterday that I was going to work for TNA Wrestling. I don't think he'd be too happy about that.
What happened there? I mean, you're one of his biggest superstars. You're going to go work for a different company than Vince's.
Yeah,
you're going up against him. Was that a scary decision to make?
No. We've done this before.
Guy's an old friend, though. He brought you back, the whole thing.
Well, yeah, he brought me back, and it was his terms. And you know, he'd been talking to me about hosting Monday Night Raw. He'd been talking to me about, you know, a licensing deal for me to license him my name, you know, because I own Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania, Hulkster. And
right.
I know he's a public company. He'd been talking about merchandise and kind of like the Babe Ruth of wrestling. And he had his opinion what should happen with my career.
Right.
You know, but I had a different opinion, you know, and I'm not ready to be put out to pasture.
Right.
I think I can contribute a lot. I think, you know, that wrestling it's a situation where there should be more than one choice for the audience and the talent. And
is he angry with you right now?
Oh, I have no idea.
Did he, when he came to you and said, "Come on, let's continue working"? Did you go to him and say, "Listen, I'm not signing with you. I'm going"?
No. It wasn't like that at all. We talked last year about me doing WrestleMania 25,
right,
and wrestling John Cena, and I blew my back out, and I had to have 3 back surgeries since then.
Wow.
And then you know, we talked. We didn't talk actually. He gave me a shout a couple weeks ago and left a very nice message about me hosting Monday Night Raw in Madison Square Garden.
Right.
You know, and but in my mind, and I don't mean to be a total egomaniac, which I guess I am as far as Hulk Hogan, I wanted something different.
Because here's what it says. I just found it. Hulk knocked Sylvester Stallone flat on his face when he auditioned for Rocky III. Vince McMahon Sr. fired Hulk after he agreed to take a role in Rocky III. It seems to me that what you're saying is that every time you get a big break, there's a jealousy involved.
No.
Almost like wrestling.
No,
why would Vince fire you for getting a role?
It was Vince's dad.
Okay, but why did he do that?
Vince's dad was a gracious, great person. I mean, he was the best. I mean, if you talk to anybody in the wrestling business, if you could work for Vince Sr.,
but why would he fire you for getting a break?
What you don't understand, bro, is, you know, that Rocky movie was filmed about 1979 or 80,
right,
almost 30 years ago. And the wrestling mindset back then wasn't like, well, you know, now The Rock's making the transition. He's a big movie star. It wasn't that back then. It was you're loyal to the sport. If anybody calls it fake, you knock them out. We don't use razor blades. It's not predetermined. There was a mindset there to protect the business back then. And at the end of the day, if you're a wrestler, that's what you are. They never have anybody. They never had anybody do the media crossover thing back then.
But doesn't it make the business bigger? If you're a success and you're in the movie,
it does now.
Rocky.
But what you don't understand, I was already promised to another promoter.
I see.
All the promoters used to work together, and Vince Sr. had friends everywhere in Japan and Michael Bell in L.A., and there's a promoter down in Charlotte called Crockett. And Vince McMahon developed me. Vince Sr., he was going to send me away for a while because I'd been there for about a year and a half. He was going to send me to championship wrestling in Georgia and the Carolina wrestling, and then I'd funnel my way back. And he had already told his promoter that when Hulk Hogan gets done with his run up here, he'll be coming to Charlotte.
Right.
And that deal was already talked about. But before that happened, Sylvester Stallone called me and said, "Hey, how'd you like to play a part in a rock movie?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I want to be in the movie."
Of course you do.
But when I told Vince, he goes, "No, you're not going to do that. You're supposed to be down at Charlotte TV on such and such a date and start wrestling down there." I said, "No, Mr. McMahon, I want to do this movie."
Sure.
And he goes, "Well, if you go do the movie, you'll never work here again."
Well, you see that as being a good guy. I see it a whole different way. I feel that's the problem with wrestling. It's run a little bit too much like, you know what, just because we gave you the break, we own you and fuck you. And
no, that's got nothing to do with what we're talking about.
If you cross us and you start to think you're too big, we'll get rid of you and we'll bring in another guy. That's how I see it.
I agree.
I don't think it's all such a bed of roses.
But that's not what we're talking about. And I totally agree with that.
Right.
But what we're talking about is Vince Sr., who was trying to calculate and plan my career. He had never had a wrestler do the media crossover thing. Right. He had never had one of his main guys. So
you're saying it was new ground to him, but he did feel threatened by it. You can't deny that.
Well, maybe he did, maybe he didn't, but I think he planned on my career to go to all these other little wrestling areas and then come back to him.
He planned your career without coming to you and saying, like, maybe you got better plans for your career.
No, I just got lucky. I mean, he was going to take care of Hulk Hogan and make me one of his major stars back in the day, but this break came along from the movie, and no one had ever done that before.
I got to tell you, I read some of these things in the book. A lot of pain here. I didn't know all this about your brother who died from drugs.
Yeah.
He had a cocaine overdose.
Well, at the time he was doing a lot of cocaine, and he was, had a lot of the painkiller thing. He was into that. And
what I didn't know is you felt guilty the rest of your life for your brother's death because you lent him $5,000, I think it was, and he went out and used the money on the drugs.
Well, I'd come to L.A., and I had to wrestle in the Cow Palace that night, and he was behind on his house payment, and he had a carpet cleaning business, and I gave him this money to catch up on his bills, and him and his new wife were arguing like crazy. I said, "Alan, just come with me. Get your head cleared out. Come with me to the Cow Palace." They had an airline called PSA at the time. I'm going to take the last flight back. We'll be back in L.A., about midnight. But just come hang out with me for a while. Get away from all this craziness, because his ex-wife was going crazy on him. And so I split. He goes, "Oh, no, I'll be okay." So I split, went to the Cow Palace. I wrestled. When I get out of the ring, the promoter gave me a note to call this number as an emergency. And I saw the number. I went, "Holy shit. Did he get in trouble again? Did he get in another fight? Is he back in jail?" And when I called the number, he was dead.
Oh. Wow. But, of course you know this rationally. You can't blame yourself. You were being good to him. You were giving him money.
But I should have taken him with me,
Well, you can't say that. Hey, he's a grown man. I mean, you know what I mean? Was he a big guy like you?
Yeah, he was.
Was he thinking of going into wrestling?
No, he was riding with a bunch of the nomads out in San Francisco, And whenever I'd wrestle, he left San Francisco and came back to L.A., but whenever I'd wrestle at the Cow Palace or the Oakland Coliseum, he'd show up with 20 or 30 Hell's Angels. So he was riding with that.
He was a tough guy.
Yeah, he was serious.
Yeah, serious bad dude. Bad, I mean, like nobody fucked with him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Was he tougher than you?
Oh, yeah.
He was?
Oh, yeah.
But you loved this guy?
Yeah, he was my brother,
Yeah.
But,
man. Well, a lot of sadness there, right? I understand what brought you to the bathroom, sitting there for...
No, it wasn't that, bro.
But it's everything. It all came to a head. I get it.
Well, I'd been...
So are you super religious now? I heard you had some kind of religious conversion. Robin said she thinks you're like almost a minister or something.
What happened was I was saved when I was 14 years old. I accepted Christ as my Savior, and of course, that got put on the back burner.
Right.
Went running around, raising hell, wrestling, sex, drugs, rock and roll, the whole crazy thing.
Right.
And then the last couple of years of my marriage, I started praying to be happy.
Right.
And I really did. I actually started praying to be happy every single night. And, I don't want to go into all the crazy stuff with all the books I've read, like The Power Now and The New Earth and Eckhart Tolle and all the stuff that Oprah's, turned people on to. But I love reading,
Right.
And all of a sudden, when I snapped out of this thing, I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. I didn't realize it was that low vibrational, that hate, you attract, similar things attract.
Right.
The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. We're not talking about money. If you're happy, joyful, you're a good person, you attract more of the same. If you're evil, nasty, tenacious, you attract more stuff on that level. It's like
well, where does Bubba fall into all that?
Bubba's not on that team right now.
He's not on any team right now.
At the end of the day, I started doing all this reading and all this science and everything I read. It paralleled what was in the Bible. And there's certain laws. This is the last time I'll beat you up on this thing. There's certain laws that always happen. They always work. The law of gravity.
Right.
When you're thinking about it or not, it works. Aerodynamics.
Right.
Displacement. Buoyancy.
Yes.
There's another law that always works, and it's a scientific law. It's called the law of attraction. It's got to do with negative and positive vibrations. Charges, and it's got to do with vibrations. And like attracts like. And what you think about, you bring about. Thoughts become things. And that's a natural law that God gave us to live by. And it's called ask and you shall receive. Right. The rich get rich, the poor get poor. And if you live by any other law than that, you're living a lie. So I went back and I did all this reading, the science and the spirituality, and I couldn't buy anything at all unless it paralleled what I understood in the Bible. And as soon as it started matching up, I went, because I'm real good at math and things that have a system to it. And when I started lining things up, and I realized that a lot of the spirituality thing, that kind of like borderline science, it's not this hocus pocus stuff. It actually is in the Bible. And I started really looking at it, and the more I read, the more I went, how come I didn't wake up and realize this before? That as long as I was going to be negative and follow that type of lead, I was going to attract more stuff of that into my life. And if I was a millionaire and a billionaire, I started worrying about losing my money and worrying how I'm going to keep my money. Guess what's going to happen? You're going to lose your money.
Right.
And so I switched gears, I changed my thinking, and I thought of the final intent. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to attract the right person. My business is going to be on track. I'm going to make millions and billions of dollars again. But this time my intent was I'm going to help people. And all of a sudden, the giving and the receiving gets cloudy, because all of a sudden, as your intent's good to help people and you're working real hard to help people, you start receiving things. Like Howard Stern gives you a break. He talks about the book sells, and all of a sudden things start getting so good, the lines between giving and receiving get blurry, and all of a sudden, you attract the right person, and you attract a huge job, or you attract something really great in your life, and you don't even know how it happens, but God goes, here's something else to be happy for.
So you're very positive.
Yeah, and it just changed. It's so much better than being negative.
What did you write on your arm there? You have a huge new tattoo.
All kinds of
that's...
what does that say?
I'm going to kill you with the religious stuff now.
Now, what does it say?
That's I am that, I am.
I am that, I am.
Yeah, because there's God in everybody.
I thought it would have said Linda's a bitch or something. You know what I mean?
No, there's a lot of God in Linda, too. She just hasn't gone with inside and brought it out. But at the end of the day...
You seen her at all?
Yeah.
Where'd you see her?
Saw her Monday.
Monday?
Yeah, in this deposition.
Yeah,
let me tell you what this is. There was a bush that was burning, but it really wasn't burning, and Moses saw it, and he goes, what the hell is that, and who is that? And God spoke to him. He said, I am that I am. And there's God in you, there's God in Robin, there's God in everything. I mean, if you don't shout...
Artie?
Even Artie. And if you don't shout his name, he'll tell the stones to shout his name, because God is everywhere, brother, and that's what that is.
I had God in me once in prison.
Right.
You know what? There was God there, too.
I hope so.
When you saw Linda, did you hug her?
No.
It was not good.
Well, it wasn't good. I was at the end of the table, and the video camera was right there. She was the camera, right? And all the lawyers were here, and the plaintiff's lawyers and Nick's lawyers and my lawyers and Linda's lawyers were there, and she was at the end of the table, and she looked a little tired.
She did, huh?
Yeah.
Did you want to hug her?
No. I just wanted to talk and do this deposition and just try to get through it so I could catch the last plane out to New York.
You going to marry this new love of yours, or are you
Jennifer?
What are you going to do, man?
That would probably be a pretty good decision, but I've had a rough ride here with this marriage thing, brother.
Maybe take it slow.
I think that's pretty damn good advice. You've been married a couple times. How do you feel about it?
It's only 2 times. I'm having a good marriage this time around, and I had a good marriage. There were many good years.
You did good for a while, but then you got real full of yourself.
That's what happens. That's what happened. That's what happened.
You know what, though? Hulk Howard's being a hypocrite, because later he's announcing that he and his wife are doing a reality show.
That's right. Immediately. Listen, you've said a lot. You really said a lot. You know that. I don't know if you know that, but you've said a lot. And the book is called...
What does that mean?
Who the hell knows? My life's outside the ring.
Write that on the other arm.
Does that mean I'm in more trouble than I'm always in?
No.
Well, Hulk's a good guy, because I got to hang with him, and I'm glad he's still here, and I'm glad he's doing better.
That's right.
I am.
That's right. Listen, the book is out. I think this book will do well. It sounds like you really I mean, you came clean in ways that people don't normally do. You know what I'm saying? You're
I can't
revealing
believe
yourself.
he has this perception that you got a big head. You got full of yourself or something.
No, believe me, I'll never be full of myself. I don't feel that good about myself either, quite frankly. So, listen, I wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you.
I'd hate to see you get so low that you ever end up in a place like that again. I'm glad you pulled yourself out of that.
No, brother, that'll never happen again.
Yeah, you've given people a lot of joy in your life.
Oh.
I mean, with your work and all you've done.
Speaking of joy.
Yes?
You got to do me a favor.
What's up, brother?
I got a 9-year-old kid here.
Oh, that's right.
This kid will be beside himself if he could just say hello to you.
Sure.
You all right with that?
Oh, I'm good.
Well, you all right with kids?
Yeah, I'm really
You know
good
what to
with
say with them?
I got a pretty good handle
We
on
can
him,
trust
brother.
you?
You're not going to curse? You're not going to say anything?
No.
How much does it cost me to bring the kid in? A freebie?
No, it's cool, man.
It's
It was
free?
good. I'll steal his energy, then
This
I'll be
is
all...
Ronnie Mund. It's his grandson. He said to me, do you think I could bring my grandson in to meet
Sure,
the
of
Hulk? I said,
course.
the Hulk won't give a shit.
No, we're good, brother.
All right, bring
Now
the
you
kid
stop
in.
cursing.
This is little Brian. There he is. There's little Brian.
What's up, brother?
Little brother.
There's the Hulk.
All
Big
right.
B. B-Mania, what up, brother?
Hey.
How you doing, man? Good to see you.
How are you, little Brian?
Brian,
Good.
let me tell you something. See this doll here? Brian's got this doll. This is when I used to have hair.
That is the Hulk Hogan doll.
Yeah, man.
Brian, you're 9 years old. What do you know of the Hulk? When did you become a fan?
When I was 9.
When you were 9.
When
This
you
is
were
new.
9.
This is recent. What do you like about this guy? Why is he better than all the other wrestlers? What is it that appeals to you? Why are you such a fan of this man's?
I don't know.
When you grow up, would you like to be like him? You what? You like to have the big muscles? Yes. I'm no Art Linkletter.
Yeah, you're doing very well. You're not even Johnny Carson.
I guess it makes you very nervous to be here, right? Sitting next to the Hulk. Am I correct?
Brian's awesome. Hey, do you know a wrestler named John Cena? He's pretty cool, isn't he? Do you know Sting? These guys are awesome. See, he's up to speed on this stuff, brother.
Yeah, right. Now, were you upset when Hulk got divorced from Linda?
Oh, stop it. Stop it. He doesn't know anything about that.
You're bad.
You didn't even care, did you?
Horrible.
I believe me. These kids, they just love the wrestling.
I don't think too many people care.
Are you happy that Bubba's down under 300?
Well, I hope this makes your day. I truly do.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Can I
and-
sign this for you? All right.
Oh, thanks,
This
Hulk.
is for Big Brian.
Now, listen, normally Hulk isn't even this nice to the kids.
Right,
But,
he usually blows them
he
off.
knows the cameras.
He knows that everybody's listening and watching.
Don't think your other friends can just walk around and get stuff signed.
That's right. You're about the only one who's ever going to get this done.
Right.
Brian, do you have a 20 to cover the signing? Or
No, all right. Hulk, do you have any advice for little Brian here who wants to one day be like you and get into wrestling?
Well, I found out one thing, brother. After all that I've been through,
right?
That stuff I said back in the day, which wasn't cool for a while, and we went through a little gray area in the 90s, and now we've gone full circle, and it's really cool and it works. That if you train, you say your prayers, and you eat your vitamins, and you believe in yourself, you can do anything you want in this life. And I know that really works now, believe me.
Little Brian, isn't that something that you can do anything you want, the Hulk says? Does that make you feel positive today? Are you going to go out there and conquer the world?
Are you taking your vitamins?
Are you taking your vitamins? All right, good. All right. Well,
is this your tag team partner back here?
That's his dad.
What's up, Dad? How
That's
you
Big
doing,
Brian.
man? Nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah.
I think that's his doll, actually.
Yeah. Something tells me the guy who really wants to sit on your lap is right there.
That's bad. That's not good.
Sounds like it. Well, I think there's the real fan right there.
Yeah.
But anyway, Hulk Hogan's book, My Life Outside the Ring, is in stores now. You must get it. Support the Hulkster. And thank you for coming in here and being so open and honest.
Watch out for the TNA wrestling, brother.
Right.
Hulkamania's coming.
That's a big thing for you.
It's a huge deal.
All right. And we'll be back right after these words.
Thank you, guys.
Hulk, how'd it go, man?
It was good, man. Good. Howard was on his best behavior today.
So it's a different interview than normal.
Yeah. Usually he's
pretty heavy.
digging and trying to, turn every stone upside down. But I did it for him. it was easy.
You had no problem talking about everything. Pretty much.
That's cool, brother. That's cool. It's a situation now where that's the best thing to do because. I just went through some crazy stuff, and with everything that's going on, if I can pull the nose up on the crazy stuff I went through, anybody can get through this crazy time. So,
That's what it's all about, man.
This is a new beginning for the Hulk?
Yeah, it's kind of like the second half of the game. You know, I played the first half pretty good, and I made a lot of mistakes, and then there's been this little intermission, you know, the divorce and all the personal drama, but it's kind of like looking forward to the second half of the game.
Cool, man. And what do you think about meeting one of your biggest fans, Brian?
Well, Brian Mania is cool, man. Brian, I love you, brother. You be cool. Take care of your dad. He had the old school Hulk Hogan doll. All right, big dog, be cool. He had the old school Hulk Hogan doll that had a full head of hair. That's a throwback.
So, Ronnie, how do you think your grandson did in there today?
He was a little starstruck, I think. He couldn't talk much, but he was great to meet Hulk.
That's understandable, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Because, Brian, you're a big fan of Hulk's, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're a little nervous?
No.
What did Hulk do for you? Did he sign something for you?
Show him what he did.
What did he do? He signed the doll. Nice, man. So it was a good day for you today?
Yeah.
You had fun?
And he got the day off from school.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad, huh?
Not bad. You got a good granddad, man.
Right? Give me 5, man. All right.
What's up, brother?
Yeah,
Where you guys going today? Gonna have a war?
my man.
There you go, Beetle.
My boy right there.
Beetle.
You the
Beetle's in the
man.
house, man.
Beetle, you a big fan of the Hulk?
That's right.
Hulk, I told him he needs a good manager.
He needs Jimmy Hart.
Yep. I mean, Hulk.
Big man, big man.
Big on the other side.
So you guys going to war today? What's the deal here?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Who's going
Right
to win
behind
this?
you, Hulk. You're right
Thank you, my
behind
brother.
you, brother.
Thank you.
You know what? We got to run real quick. He's going to miss the Fox.
You guys be cool,
We
man.
love you,
Thank
buddy.
you.
Good to see you.
Good
to
Love
see
you,
you,
big
bro.
man. You be good.
Yeah, be mania, be
I'll
cool,
see
my
you when
brother.
you get there, buddy.
No doubt. We'll see you.
Bye, guys. Thank you, man.
All right, guys.
Take care. Thank y'all.
Take care.
What was that like, Pete? What was that like?
Oh, it was one of my bodyguard stuff I used to do with Hawk.
Yeah. Oh, you used to work with him?
Huh?
You used to work with the Hulk?
Yeah. I used to be his back guy, back him up,
You would back
when
up
I'm
the
behind
Hulk?
the ring, if you see me behind the ring or behind people,
I've got Antonio Sabato Jr. on the phone, and I only
Really? You must be very excited.
I am because I. Hey, Antonio.
Hey, Howard, how are you?
What do you say, man?
Hey, what's up?
I used to watch your reality show all the time.
I know. I'm really happy for that, man. It's really cool, man. You promoted the show. You talked about me. It's nice to meet you over the phone, and Robin and everybody who's in the room with you.
It's kind of weird, though. As hot as you are, like this guy got $2.5 million on a Calvin Klein ad. That's how good looking he is.
Whoa.
Oh, thanks, brother.
This guy, as hot as he is, you never got the true A-list pussy, right?
Well, I've been with some, talking about my past. I've been with some girls that've been in there. Like, I never really talk about who I've been with, but Pamela Anderson is someone I dated. And,
I didn't realize that because I was looking.
So you're downplaying his credentials.
Well, I wasn't doing it intentionally, and I apologize because to a man that's very important, especially a good-looking man. But I was reading the list. Like these are all good-looking women that you banged, but none of them were A-list. You know what I mean? But now you're talking Pamela Anderson. That's something.
That's AA.
When did you get her? Like when she got off the bus, like Scott Baio, or did you? Was it?
No,
usually...
I had we actually did it a couple times. We were together a couple times. The first time was when she was, I think, on Baywatch on the last season. She was just leaving right before she got married or something like that. It was a while back, so it was pretty good.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, good for you. You're married now?
No, but I'm engaged to a beautiful girl.
And you've had a baby,
you had a
right?
well, that's why I was calling you because. All right, look, I was critical of your choice of middle name for your child. I mean, anybody can name their kid whatever they want.
What was it?
All right. Well, it wasn't up to me. It was my girl's family because she's a native Hawaiian. From and there's only a few left that are true Hawaiians. So this beautiful name that is really long. It's really confusing, but it means the beloved gift from the heavens. So it's really.
Can you pronounce the name?
Oh yeah, Kamakana Aloha Mai Kalani. It's a long middle name.
His first name is Antonio.
Well, you see, this is how it goes with my son because he was pretty. He was born about a week and a half ago. So he's amazing. He's doing great. And his first name is after my name, but it's actually after my father, and we actually named after our grandfather. So my father was named after his grandfather, whatever, Sicilian stuff.
Spell his middle name. I bet you can.
Yeah, I can.
Go ahead.
Kama, that's Kama.
Right.
Kana is Kana. Aloha, you know how to spell that, Aloha. Mai, M-A-I, and Kalani, Lani.
Well, that is right.
But
I said it's a cry for because attention because listen, you're in show business, you like the attention, and now everyone's talking about this kid's middle name, and I said it's a lot of nonsense. I came down heavy on this middle name. And I'm against it. I really am. I'm against this middle name.
I understand where you're coming from, but
do you think the child will really use this middle name?
No.
This is ridiculous.
Absolutely not.
To be honest with you, I never really thought in my wildest dreams that I'd be talking to you about my son's middle name.
You didn't plot this out.
I didn't plot this out. Even if I really tried really hard, I don't know. It seems to me that everybody's always grabbing something, different and unique, and in the celebrity world or whatever. But I truly just did it from the heart, and her family and I talked about it. I thought it was the longest name ever when it first came up, but then when I talked to her family, I said, listen, they're not going to call him Kamakana Aloha Mai Kalani every single day.
Right, that's true.
And
it's not a big deal. Don't get me wrong. I'm not building my life around it. I just was
he'll be Antonio K. Sabato.
Antonio K. Well, his name is Antonio, then that long thing, and then Harvey.
Harvey? Harvey is Cheryl's father's name, so we wanted to put both of the father's names, and then the third because he's the third. But this is a miracle child because we first of all, Cheryl couldn't have kids. And
Why?
Because she had a major surgery at the time we started dating. She had some tumors removed. And at that point, we said, this is not going to happen.
Yeah, well, your load got right through those tumors.
Yeah, the Italian load.
You're not kidding, man. That's a heavy load.
It found its way.
I bet you feel manly after getting her pregnant when they said they couldn't.
You know what? I feel pretty good about that. You're right.
Hey, are you going to, seriously, I know something about you from watching the show. I mean, you're a major stud. What, are you going to really be able to stay focused on this relationship with this woman and marry her? There's no way.
Howard, you know what? I've slept with enough women. I've been with the
How
girls.
old are you?
I'm 39 years old. I'm going to be.
He's ready to hang up his gun.
Yeah, he slept with enough. He's had enough fun.
You know what? Howard? My girl is so hot inside and out.
How old is she?
She's my age. We're about the same age, but she looks, 15 years younger than me, and she's amazing. She's beautiful. She's inside and out. And
a chick has to be hot to be with you because, you spend a lot of time on your look.
Amazing, Howard. She's amazing in so many ways. She's beautiful outside.
Is she a model?
No, she's a normal girl. She sings. She loves to sing. She's always been singing and stuff.
Now, what are you going to do when some hot model comes up to you and starts rubbing your dick? You're going to be in big trouble.
Howard, you know how it is. You married the right girl, too. They give you everything. They give you everything in bed. They give you everything at home.
Right.
They're wonderful mothers. They're wonderful girlfriends. They're great in the sack.
Is she great in the sack?
She's amazing.
And how often do you need it?
Every day.
You have it every day with her?
But now,
what do you do during the pregnancy?
Yeah, did you bang her during the pregnancy?
We did almost till the end, brother.
Whoa.
Wow, look at you. You are quite a man.
She's amazing. She's got the most beautiful feet in the world. You should have her come in. Nobody...
Bring her in.
Feet. Next time I come in, I'll love to come in. I'll bring her in. She's amazing.
You shave down your whole body, huh?
No, I like to trim. I'm Italian. I got a lot of hair, man.
I noticed on the show you were pretty heavily shaved.
How does he get all that hair removed?
Yeah, what do you use?
No. I don't shave. I just like to trim my parts of my body that are too hairy because I'm too Italian in some parts.
What do you use? Phillips Norelco?
No. Just a trimmer.
That's what they have, a trimmer.
Yeah.
It's fabulous. Catches all the hair. I use that.
Just a good one. The one that doesn't wear out. The one that doesn't, you have to plug in all the time. A good one.
Yeah, so you're going to marry this broad and you say you're going to stay faithful. Hey, good for you.
When's the wedding?
I've been, we were going to do it around this time, but now with the baby, we'll just wait a little bit, and you guys are welcome to come along.
Yeah, you've been, from the show I know you were married to that Tully chick for a while, right?
Oh, that was a short thing. That was about 4 or 5 months marriage, so I wouldn't call it.
How do you do that?
She was way older than him, too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always did things my way. Some things didn't go my way, and some did. You know,
She seemed like a real nut. You're attracted to nutty chicks. This one's normal, though, right?
Yeah, this one is normal. I was very attracted to nutty chicks.
This guy has some.
But how do you get married for 4 months? I mean, what happens?
Yeah, I mean,
you get married because you wanna pretty much get together with someone for the wrong reasons. You think you do, but you know for the right. But at the end of the day, you marry real quick, and then you move into a house. You get to know someone, and all of a sudden you start hating each other.
Quickly, you start hating each other.
You're like, you know what? He's locking me out of my house. I can't come back in my house. We're fighting every day. I mean, I don't know this person. Why what the fuck did I do that?
I don't know how into our show you are, but Benji, this guy who works with me, he banged one of the chicks from your reality show.
Which one?
The blonde one that you threw off almost first.
He did?
Yeah.
Well.
What's her name, Benji?
Well, I didn't just bang. We were dating.
Well, you banged
what
her.
was her name?
You slept with her, right?
Yeah, we were dating.
Yeah.
I love when they say dating. It's just like, do you actually take her out to dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, what'd you guys do? What happened? How'd it go?
We dated for a couple months. She's a great chick.
Yeah, so why'd you break up with her?
I guess because I'm looking to get married, and I loved her, but I didn't see us ending up getting married.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's sorry to hear that.
Antonio didn't see it either.
Yeah, he didn't see marriage with her either.
But I'm sure you guys both date a lot of great girls you don't get married to.
That's true.
That is absolutely true. I agree.
Did you ever think of marrying Pamela Anderson when you were doing her?
You know what? She had too much heat around her, man. Every time you went somewhere or whatever, and I mean, she was great. I mean, we had some amazing stuff in the bed. I mean, it was quite amazing the few times that we did. Actually, just 2 times really. But
wow.
I don't know.
She seemed incredible in bed from the Tommy Lee video. I mean, she's super into getting a job. She's.
You know what it is? She's got one of those bodies that are just kind of just perfect.
Yep.
The face, the feet, the legs, and everything like that, and she's really, really sweet on top of it. So
you're into feet, huh?
I'm into feet. You're too, right?
I mean, sure. I mean, I don't
You
care.
want her to have feet.
Honestly, yeah. If they have feet, I'm fine with that. I mean, I'm not that into feet. Like I tell
you,
you
don't like ugly feet, do you?
No, I mean, I don't want ugly feet.
Yeah.
But I mean, if let's say the chick's a 10 and her feet are like a 1,
a little bent,
like fucked up a little bit, I'm like, I don't care.
No, I don't care either about that.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I got to check.
She was amazing.
I got to check out this chick you're with. I got to get a.
Yeah, you got to look at her pictures. She's stunning. But more than anything, she's really, really beautiful inside.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just the perfect girl. And
I mean, Pam Anderson with a big, giant, hairy toe, I'd still fuck her. You know what I mean?
But then would you marry her? Would you continue? Would you do? You know, you never know.
I don't know.
If she had hooves.
I think if she was missing a foot, I'd do her. But physical appearance has got to be important to you because you know you're a good-looking dude, but you work at it. I mean, don't you do like 2,000 sit-ups a day?
I mean, right now I don't do as much. I do other things, but I mean, people always say, you know, why is, you know, it's got to be everything. It's got to be the way you like a woman to be, your taste.
Right. If a chick but if a chick is personally sloppy, like to you, that's got to be a burn because you're working your ass off to look good for her.
Well, you know, I dated some girls that they were like beautiful and everything, and then you get to their place and it's like, you know, it stinks. You know, they throw everything on the ground. They're not clean. They don't know how to cook and everything like that. So it's just a bunch of things. You know, you like to have things in common. You know, you like to be clean around the house and stuff like that. So
have you ever gone out with a really great-looking famous chick and then she smelled down there and then like you just like out the door?
Yeah.
You have.
Oh, really?
I won't tell you the name, but I know what it is.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, I pay good money for that name.
Yeah, I know. I can't do that.
You mean this is somebody who's, you know, we'd all know, very famous. You seduce her, you get into bed with her, she's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
You begin to go down on her.
Right.
And like you're at her neck and you're smelling her.
Yeah, and then what do you do?
What do you do? Yeah,
I mean,
teach us.
Do you back away and go?
Well, if you're me, you do her anyway. But but what do you do?
But if it really stinks down there, what do you do? Do you keep going or what?
No.
You say no, right?
Right.
And then what about she says, what's wrong? What's the matter with you?
Say I don't feel well. I have to go home. I don't know. What did you do? Did you end up banging her though?
You kind of move to phase 2. Maybe you just like, you know, you start having sex instead of going down there and change the things, you know.
Were you shocked? Were you like, wow, this girl could be the one, and then all of a sudden it's like there's no way?
You know what it is? I think it's also these girls, they don't have the best eating habits, diets and things like that.
Yes.
So it's got to affect their bodies. You know, they're beautiful and everything because they don't eat anything.
You know what I think you're catching a whiff of sometimes? Yes, because some of these chicks might not know how to, they might not know how to wipe or something, you know?
Oh, well, you know.
Like, how hard is that to learn? Come on.
It took me years to learn.
I mean, are you into the anal thing and stuff like that?
No, not for me.
You see, not even for me. And some girls are like, you know, I like it. I'm like, it's not for me. It's just I don't like it that much.
Yeah, because I've done it a few times, and boy, they hurt me. No, I mean, no. No, I mean, I've done it a few times, and then you might feel duty, like poking around in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not for me.
I meant to do it one other way, and that's the way that I like it.
Yeah. You know? Hey, you must. So you probably were banging your fiance there, thinking, "Hey, I'm not going to have any kids with her, so I can drop a load inside of her." And then all of a sudden, here you are having a kid.
A little bit of both. I wasn't afraid of having a kid anyway, but I knew that yeah, you're right. I knew that she was not going to get pregnant, and then when that happened, it was just like, you know, amazing.
I think Antonio's going to have a hard time turning off the party. This is a guy who's used to a lot of action.
Do you think he was...
I don't know. I know what I like, Howard. I know what I like with these girls. I mean, I've dated celebrities. I dated the actresses, the models, and all that stuff. I just know what I want, and this girl, she does it for me.
Let me ask you something, though.
Do you think he's actually going to get married? I mean, they're not really married.
Yeah, no, I will. This time.
But he's got a kid. He's going to do it.
You think?
I'm going to do it.
It's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you know, you're going to have to, like, really seriously, like, change your attitude in terms, you know.
You're going to have to stay home.
Yeah, you're going to have to lock yourself in it. You're going to have to become like a priest. Because this guy has women. He has women throwing
themselves at him.
Where do you live, L.A.?
Yeah, I live out of L.A. I kind of moved out of the Hollywood scene.
You party at all?
No, I used to. I used to party hard, Howard. I used to have my days.
Really?
I could have went another way.
What are we talking, weed? Or
no,
coke?
No, harder than that. Like,
coke?
No, like crystal meth.
Really?
No kidding. Why, because you want to stay thin?
No, I was dating this girl, and then it always starts like that, you know. And then you clean, you work out, you do everything right, and all of a sudden you're introduced to something that you never heard before, and your body gets attached to it. Before you know it, you're doing it every day, and you think you're doing it, and you can go to work and do everything, and before you know it, it's like 3 years later, you're still doing it.
How'd you get off it?
You know what? People say go to rehab or this and that. I looked at myself and I said, no more, and I stopped, and it's been about 8 years now, clean.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, man, I love my kids and I love my life, and you know, I don't need like the $1 million, the money. As long as I'm working as an actor, I'm paying my bills.
Where you working, man? You got anything going on?
Yeah, I got some movies coming out. I got Balls to the Wall. It's a feature film. I got a movie that I did for Lifetime called Secrets from the Past. I did Hot in Cleveland. You know, I work here and there. You know, I'm always working, and people always seem to, you know.
You got enough dough to retire?
No, not yet.
I mean, man, really, Calvin Klein, whatever was that? Was that Calvin Klein?
Yeah, there was Calvin Klein. I did 3 campaigns for Calvin Klein. And,
$2.5 million, huh?
Yeah, but, you know, over the years, you know, it's tough. You know, you work and then you don't work for 6 months. You work and, you know, you got to pay the bills. And I got 3 kids, you know.
Where are all these other kids coming from?
Who knows, man? This guy's busy. Once in a while, you know.
A lot of accidents, huh?
A lot of accidents.
Those were meant to be, but...
Oh, really?
Sure they were.
Yeah, those were meant to be.
I see. Well, all right. Now I understand everything. Cool. Now I get it. With the kid's middle name and everything. I'm cool with it.
But the kid's not a genuine Hawaiian.
No, she is. There are only like 5,000 true Hawaiians left. You know that have that blood, and they can pretty much call themselves true Hawaiians. And he will have some of it. He will probably be the last in our family to have it.
Hey, Antonio, when you say your wife's like feet are hot, like are you sexually into her feet? Like, do you ever like she ever give you a foot job?
No, but I love to look at them. You know, I mean, like when she wears those hot pumps, and like she's got the Gucci shoes. She's really into the Gucci.
Yeah.
And I love those shoes. And when we go to bed sometimes, she wears, and I say, listen, grab those pumps or grab that one or that, you know, and then we just kind of play around.
I love that.
And she's just, those feet on those shoes, it's like she should model for anything. I mean, it's just nothing can beat.
Oh, there she is, man. Oh, yeah, she is pretty hot, man.
Yeah, and she can sing, and I mean, she can cook, and she can, I mean, everything.
They look like the 2 best-looking people on the planet. How'd you get into acting? Were you in soap operas or something?
No, I can't. I was born in Rome, in Italy, and then I moved to the States. My father was an actor, and you know, he's got quite a story too about.
Wasn't he like the Tom Cruise of Italy?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he was like a big-time actor.
What is the Tom Cruise of Italy?
He was a Scientologist, and he hung out a lot. I don't know. But, yeah, your dad was an actor. And what was the first role you got?
And then I got General Hospital. I was on a soap opera for a couple of years. I was in a video with Janet Jackson and kind of took off. I moved to New York. I was there listening to you back in the day.
Does a chick ever turn you down, or I mean, have you pretty much been able to get everyone you wanted?
No. There's been girls that turn me down. Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Did Britney Spears turn you down?
I never met Britney.
I thought you called her and asked her out, and she blew you off.
No, I was never. I always wonder about these people calling people and asking them. I mean, sometimes I call my publicist, like in the past, and I said, can you hook me up? And they laugh and they go, I can't hook you up with that. It's like I can't call. They don't know what to do. So I don't know how these people get together with other celebrities. I guess they go to the same parties or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you got to go to some of those parties. I should have had you over at that Jimmy Kimmel party, boy.
Why not? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I go there and I look at these people and they're all looking at you, pretentious. You're doing something, you're not doing something, and you don't talk to them. It's like
L.A.'s the worst for that. That's the one thing I can't deal with L.A. I love L.A. I do, but I tell you, when I'm there too long, it's everyone wants to know what everyone's doing.
It's like, what's your resume?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not working, then nobody's looking at you. If you're working, everybody's. It's like I'd rather not deal with that. It's like a casting call.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know what I mean?
You seem like a real great guy.
Thanks, brother. You
really do, man.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
I wish you luck with this relationship. I know you're going to have a lot of temptation out there.
We'll be watching.
We'll be watching you.
You'll watch. I mean, listen, we've been together 2 years now, and that's longer than most. I mean, Hollywood is like every week everybody changes people,
Yeah, but you didn't find her on TV.
No, that's why, it's true.
And you know what I wish for you, my friend?
What?
I wish your child's health, and I wish that your girlfriend always stays hot.
Thanks, bro. She's naturally good. I mean, I don't know. She's blessed.
If she gets into a horrible, debilitating car accident, now listen, I don't wish that. All right, now she's all fucked up. All right, her face looks like
Yeah.
Car runs right over.
The back tire goes over her face.
Yeah.
You can't be with her anymore, right?
No, then I'll get in the same accident and we'll just be the same.
All right, well, okay. Even if you're the same, you think
he's going to get a car to run over him.
And one of her feet gets torn off.
I'll have the other foot.
There you go. All right, Antonio, good luck and congratulations on your new child.
Thanks, guys. Thank you very much.
Take care.
Take care.
Thanks.
Antonio Sabato Jr. is on Twitter, by the way, too. I'm going to follow you, my friend.
Thank you. Please do.
All right, Antonio Sabato Jr.
How could he be Junior? Wait a minute. The great-grandfather was Antonio. The father was the grandfather.
It's all Antonios. It's a dynasty of Antonios.
Yeah. Everyone in Italy is named Antonio.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, either Antonio or Michael.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Antonio.
Thanks, guys.
Later.
Bye.
That's Antonio Sabato Jr. If you want to follow him on Twitter, it's at Antonio Sabato Jr.
All right.
He's got some shit to tell you. Sounds like he knows what he's talking about. I wonder who the chick is with the smelly pussy. You know what I mean? We got to get him in here. Get him drunk. Give him some meth and get him talking.
Truth serum. We'll get that name.
That's right. Hey, Gary came in and he told me the TV guys, for some reason, you were singing to Cocaine and you were going berserk in there.
Oh, no, they found it?
So I said, why you were just singing to Cocaine, the song they played this morning.
I do that in here because I know it can't be recorded.
Well,
they got it?
Yeah. I said to Gary, I only give Robin the option whether she wants to play that on the air or not. I know you're sensitive for some reason about your singing. Is that true?
I am very sensitive.
Yeah.
I'm never over that.
Yeah. I have to protect Robin. I need her up and peppy.
There was something weird going on. Nobody knows because nobody else heard it, but the TV guys, for some reason, were getting Robin's microphone because I think they're like separate feeds.
I don't know. It must be a separate feed. I want to hear it if you're up for it.
I'll listen to it, but those performances will never be happening again.
Yeah, you better. I never sing in here. I don't know why you are singing. Where is it? Let me hear it.
I wasn't even paying attention. I was just having fun.
Gary said you were on key, though.
I thought it was cute. It wasn't like it's not like you're wailing away.
Where is it? I want to hear it.
I think it's Gary page 1 now. I already forgot.
Let me see what you're doing in there. You're having a party. I wish I could be this happy at work. Why are you so happy?
Cocaine. See, now you're not hearing the music.
It's better this way.
Down to the ground, cocaine. She don't lie, cocaine.
You're going on American Idol.
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
It's cocaine.
You ever since you did that drug.
And you want to run on cocaine.
Well, you're not done. You sound better here than you do in the other attempts.
Cocaine.
Look at the party. I'm not having any fun.
Oh, my God.
You enjoy coming to work.
Cocaine.
What is this cocaine? That's the part.
No, I told you I was just having fun. I wasn't even paying attention. Cocaine.
You're on key, at least. You've gotten better.
Down to the ground, cocaine. She don't lie, cocaine, cocaine,
cocaine,
cocaine,
cocaine.
It's cocaine.
It's cocaine.
And you wanna run on cocaine.
Cocaine, cocaine. All right. I like the finger snapping. You know, I don't have any of this fun at work.
Well, I'm not going to have any fun anymore.
Well.
Oh.
Listen, live it up. Why not?
Goodness. No, I was just, and I even remember when I was changing the name of cocaine, I was like, what am I doing?
Cocaine. Cocaine.
What am I doing? I wasn't even paying. I was just in the moment. I was
You're not even
like,
true to the words. You're
carrying on.
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
Cocaine. Cocaine. Diano. Oh, Robin, can you pull yourself together to do the news, or?
Cocaine.
Yes.
Down to the ground, cocaine.
Are those even the words?
Yeah.
They are? I don't even know.
Oh, my goodness. And here, minding my own business.
Good for you.
Going over the news while I sing.
You're a real artist. Robin, what is in the news? Come on, don't hold back. I'll play you the full version afterwards.
I can't even get my glasses back on.
Wow. That was good. That was almost as good as the Sibian ride this morning.
Let's see. Can crotch length predict fertility in men?
You mean penis length?
Crotch length.
Crotch length. What's the crotch length?
The anogenital difference.
The ano? Or
Anogenital.
Anogenital. Anogenitals when I... Anogenital length.
Distance. It's like from the anus to where your genitals start.
Yes, I believe it can. I believe it can predict many things.
They say it may be possible to assess a man's fertility by checking his anogenital distance, the gap between his scrotum and his anus.
That's your taint. I have a huge one. And
yeah, you're very fertile.
I'm very fertile. I can get you pregnant in one try.
Previous studies in animals have shown that anogenital distance is an important measure of genital development and may be shorter in males with abnormal development and dysfunctional testicles.
Let's measure each other's genital distance.
See who's the most fertile in this group.
Richard and Sal want to measure their genital distance.
In the new study, the Baylor group investigated whether genital distance differed in fertile and infertile men.
Like, who would even think to do that? You know, like, hey, maybe genital distance has something to do with this fertility.
They measured the scrotum anus distance as well as the penis length of 117 infertile and 56 fertile men visiting an andrology clinic. The infertile men had a significantly shorter genital distance and penis length than the fertile men.
You're going to measure yours, Richard?
Yeah.
Do you think you have a bigger distance between your and your genital than Sal?
Sal and I wanted to compare.
All right, go
each
ahead,
other.
measure.
Is that? Well, I'll need Sal to measure me if that's okay.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll love it. Sal, you want to come in and measure Richard? Genital distance?
I don't think you need that much of a tape measure.
He's got like 37 inches.
5 feet, yeah.
Hey, Sal, good. You're going to get your hands on Richard naked.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, you'll have to tell him where, to start and end.
It's from the anus to the scrotum.
Okay.
I mean, how hard is that? You have to tell him. Go ahead, Sal. Get in there.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
That tickles.
Oh, good.
Tickles.
I'm looking right.
Inch and a half? Yeah. All right, let him measure yours now.
Okay. You sure you got it? Oh, goodness.
What did Richard do? Open up his asshole as wide as he could?
Everything was open.
It's disgusting.
Sal, you think you can beat him?
I think I can.
Yeah. Well, you have 3 boys.
Yeah, it's true.
So
this is something to brag about if you win. All right.
Oh, God.
Sal just takes his whole asshole and puts it in Robin's face.
That's the whole point.
Yeah. How many inches?
2.
2 inches.
2 inches. He wins.
Oh, my goodness.
He's stretched out.
I guess you're the more fertile guy.
Yeah. See if you can fit your penis in his
distance.
Yeah. All right, very good, boys.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
We're going to throw this tape measure away.
Please.
Sal wants it. He wants to smell it.
Oh, I don't want that falling into the wrong hands.
Right.
How did they get me? How did they get me?
Mrs. Clapton. Little birdie told me it was there.
What? What happened? What did they do? You can tell me, Greg.
Well, I think
you know how they got me.
They didn't do anything.
They didn't do anything.
Something was coming through that we normally don't hear, and then we had it isolated.
Oh,
Isolated. It wasn't even like a trick or anything. Like Richie, who's downtown, heard it. And then we went back to get it. We didn't even know.
Oh, my God.
What? Break after your rest? What did you say? The interview?
So, Robin, is this going to inhibit you from... Are you going to be really paying close attention to what you're singing or saying into the microphone from now on?
Absolutely. Now in the breaks, I can't just relax and have fun while I'm doing whatever I do. I'll just have to sit there and be quiet.
Because you really get into it. We see you sometimes. Sometimes we catch, just a visual shot of you bobbing your head,
right.
sort of rocking out during the break. But
absolutely, I always enjoy the music Fred plays, and I'm singing along sometimes. Sometimes I'm dancing. But that's not...
Howard mentioned that sometimes you're...
That's not allowed around here.
No, everything's documented. Howard mentioned that you sometimes are sensitive about your singing. Are you?
Yes, I mean, when I was a little girl, my dream of all dreams would have been to be a singer, and it kills me that I'm not a great singer. So whenever I just let loose, it's because it really feels good and I'm having fun, but I don't want to hear what's coming out because it doesn't sound that good. It hurts me.
It's funny because you have such a nice sounding voice. You have such a great voice for radio. It's weird that it doesn't translate into a harmony or a melody.
I know, that has happened often. I remember when Dee Snider first came to visit, he said, "You must have a great singing voice," and I said, "No, that is not the case."
Now, you're always willing to try new adventures and exploring new avenues in your life. Have you ever considered a vocal coach? Maybe there is.
I did that for a while.
And still nothing.
Nothing.
So who's doing it now?
I don't know. I thought you sounded wonderful.
Right.
I say keep it up.
No. That is not for public consumption. It's just for my own personal joy.
So, me asking you for an encore performance of Cocaine right now isn't going to happen?
That will not be happening.
All right. We'll have to wait till you forget. Maybe we'll catch you again.
Maybe.
Sal. Yes, dear.
You're technically more fertile.
Yeah. Well,
you already knew that, though.
I didn't need Richard to stick a measuring tape on my taint and my ball sack.
The fact that he has 3 kids might say that he's a little more fertile.
Right, I think so. Exactly. But it was an opportunity for Rich to get his fingers on my genitals.
And to be honest, like if I can be honest right now, I let him win. I didn't know where the hell I was measuring from or to, and I knew that I was an inch and a half anogenital distance. So I was like, I'll give Sal this one. He's sometimes Sal has bad days. I'm like, I'll let him take this win.
What a great guy.
I'm doing it for my honey.
I feel so good.
I said, let me give him the 2 inches so that he just,
There's nothing better than Richard giving me 2 extra inches in my genital difference or whatever the fuck it's called.
Some duos.
50 years from now, Sal's going to say, that Richard was a great guy. He fibbed his anogenital distance to make me happy.
I got 2 extra inches of Richard Christie in my genital distance.
A true friend.
How many people could say that?
A true friend will let their friend beat their anogenital distance, and
you did it.
We're true friends.
He beat my genital distance.
No, you beat me.
Well, you kind of beat it.
I let
you beat at it.
I
You beat
fibbed
what,
it
you know.
so that he would win. I could have said 1 inch and I would have won, but
Yeah.
I'm not like
He's
that.
honest.
It's a selfless act of kindness.
But you were dishonest. So
I
you're
was
not that honest.
dishonest, but in a nice way. I wanted
Yeah,
to
well,
help out my buddy.
That's true.
Learning experience when we saw Benji in action with his girlfriend.
Benji's weird with his girlfriend.
You're not kidding. I didn't realize how weird it gets. The weirdest part of Benji's relationship with this hot girl is that Benji hovers around her and tries to control her.
Right.
Like in a weird Svengali kind of way. And
He's trying to mold her into something else now.
so she was out in the hall after her appearance here, and she was looking cute and everything, and she was great and a lot of fun. And Shuli was trying to interview her, I guess, for Howard 100 News. And Benji wouldn't leave her alone. And Benji was being a real nudge. And we just happened to get this on tape. This is her kind of saying, "Can you give me some room to breathe?"
Yeah.
And here's how the real relationship goes.
I can't even talk.
You can talk.
No, I'm trying to talk.
I'll go back to the show.
You're like hanging around the corner.
Yeah, because I'm going back to the show. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
And Benji puts on that creepy love face and voice. He's got like a weird smile around it. Like,
Right.
I just worried about you, baby.
It's almost like Anthony Perkins in Psycho.
It's weird. Even when he was sitting next to her on the couch, I love you, you know.
I know. Even in here, you're interviewing her, and he walks around the corner and grabs another set of headphones and sits on the couch with her and starts staring at her.
Let me finish the tape for you. There's a little bit more left.
Okay.
Everything's cool. I promise you.
Where are you going to be hiding so we know?
All right, here.
Okay. Thanks.
Do you find that he's a little too on top of you?
Yeah.
Not in that way, but you know what I mean?
He's like that always. But yeah, I'm noticing it in
Very
public because we don't ever really go out anywhere.
Right, great. Very protective of you.
Yes.
Almost too protective at times?
Yes.
And have you talked to him about that?
Yep, I scream at him about it, but it's the way it is.
It just
See,
doesn't
look
help.
at he's standing right there right now.
Why can't you just let me interview her?
Oh, you can interview her.
What are you afraid of?
But why do you keep coming back in here?
Huh?
Why do you keep coming back in here? She's fine.
Because she's my girlfriend. I like being around her.
I can't talk. Like I'm not allowed.
All right,
You told me I'm not allowed to talk.
She seems to be really annoying.
Dude, you're a nudge. I heard you on the wrap-up show say you even felt you were being a little too hovering.
Yeah,
maybe?
you guys manipulated it a little bit.
No, I didn't change that
Well,
tape.
you know when I talk too much, I'm gonna be a genius. So.
What?
What?
I was just making a joke.
What are you talking about?
I said, well, you know, when I talk, I'm gonna end up being an ass.
Huh? I don't know what you're saying. I manipulated what? What did I
I
manipulate?
said, when I talk, I'm gonna be an ass.
Oh, I don't know what you're saying. Do you understand what he's
No.
saying? No. But no, but
see, it just happened.
What? Why are you being weird?
Because he is weird.
He is weird. I always thought it was an act. He's weird. He's
No,
genuinely
I think,
weird.
Listen, I will explain you what I needed to tell her, but I'll tell you off the thing.
What thing?
What thing?
The show.
Who's ever talking to you then?
I'm not talking to you off the air. Why do I have to be sucked into your
Why would
vortex?
that make any more sense? I had to tell her that I was scared someone was gonna try to do that. I had to warn her about.
Benji, what are you doing? The girl's
No,
perfectly-
I agree.
What would we do to her?
I agree.
What was somebody trying to do to her? I don't even know what you're talking about.
I can't explain it.
We were very nice to her. She
I mean,
was-
I could explain it to you, but it's.
Explain it to me. What were you afraid people were going to do?
I don't want to say because then.
Well, why didn't you explain it to her beforehand? Like before she came on the show, if you had this paranoid thought.
Because I didn't think of it till that moment. I mean, till this. I
don't believe him.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
Well, what was happening in here? Were we going to do something?
No,
to her?
that was just purely me being douchey. That was just.
But that was you just being a douchebag.
Yeah.
But there in the green room, you weren't being a douchebag.
I think I had a good reason. That's something I had to tell her about.
That didn't happen.
So why didn't you pull her aside, tell her, and then leave?
That's what I was trying to do.
I don't know, man.
Well, why did she get the feeling that you were hovering over her?
Because I usually do.
That's what I'm saying. That wasn't unusual for you.
Robin, we had Sarah on the show before she ever knew Benji, and she didn't need his protection back then.
That's a great. You know what? I should realize that because once
Yeah.
I get involved with something, I always think, oh my God, what's gonna happen?
And then you get a weird, creepy look on your face. Like,
she said the same.
With
thing.
that hat and the creepy look,
he gets
it's
this
a very...
love smile, like you're my girlfriend.
I never noticed the hat so much as yesterday. The
Yeah.
creepy guy in the corner with the hat.
Listen, it's a miracle that she's into him, but nevertheless, I'm happy for the guy. But you're gonna blow it.
You think she's gonna wake up though?
Oh yes, she's got to wake up. I mean, that girl's so hot that 70-year-old guys are buying her cars and they don't even want to fuck her.
Right.
I mean, they want to fuck her, but she's
But
not.
she won't let him, and they
Right.
keep buying stuff for her.
Yeah. And Benji's with her, and she's buying him stuff. He's got a whole scene, and he doesn't even take her out.
No, I do. I really would love to go out a lot of times. Last time she doesn't want to go out.
That's great. Who complains about that? You think she's embarrassed by you and doesn't want to be seen with you?
No, you know what? Listen, at the beginning of a relationship, I think you can't have more fun than just hanging out in a room together, you know? And I don't even just purely sex. I mean, just laying in bed and talking.
Right. Yeah, that doesn't get old.
Yeah, but the problem is now they have to go out because they've been in the room months now.
You think he can handle going out with her?
They have to go out, and he's not handling it well.
Right. Guys are going to be hitting on her, and he's going to be standing there like a buffoon.
Come over here, honey, away from that very handsome man.
He's going to be directing her every minute. I don't like when you talk to anyone.
No, I'm really not like that, though.
Yeah.
I like an outgoing person. I really do.
Benji. You're like that. I hate to tell
Maybe
you.
part of
You're
me
very
is.
needy and grabby.
I guess part of me is.
Yeah. You,
But I don't like
You
to
don't
think of
know
myself
you.
like that.
Yeah.
I want to eat her.
You want to merge with her by eating her?
I want to eat her alive.
Devour her.
And I want to expectorate her out of my soul. So we've totally merged.
Yeah, Shirley's trying to interview her. There's a guy, some creepy guy lurking around. It turns out it's her boyfriend.
You're like, what is that, Dorothy Stratton? You're like her husband.
Yeah. The one who killed the playmate you're talking about, yeah.
I have a sex chair in the garage.
I wouldn't doubt that either.
And a shotgun.
You can't leave me. You're not going away. You're my girlfriend. You're not going Mr. Hefner.
I'm really not like that, though. No, because the thing is, the whole thing about a commitment is like, I'm always scared I'm going to hurt someone. That's why.
You're not going to hurt anyone.
Because I'm afraid I'm going to kill him. I get jealous.
You're going to hurt someone if you sit on them. That's the only way you're hurting them.
I'm careful, though.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, listen, I think she's charming.
She is. And she had a really nice time.
And she was naked, and then she'd like just lean over, start kissing Benji, and her whole vagina was hanging out. And I was like, wow. Awesome.
And he can't calm down and just
No, he just can't go with
enjoy
it. Yeah. Go for the ride,
You
dude.
should see me in my room.
You're a whole different guy. Yeah, because you have her all to yourself.
Right, how are we going to see you in the room, stupid?
He gets her in the room, and then he's like, all of a sudden, Mr. Stud.
Right, because you're
Sign
alone
this.
and there's nobody else.
I want you to sign a no commitment paper. I need my room to breathe.
Well, it's changed since then.
Listen, I
was
created
joking.
this
I really
pit.
thought that was a joke when we did that. It's kind of a joke, half a joke, but.
She got the joke. Sounds like she really got the joke. She's
yeah,
like,
she's figured you out.
she's like, this guy's making me sign papers. He's all fucked up. But she loves you.
And I have love towards her too. I love her too.
Yeah. Good. Well, listen, you're talking about Benji making a commitment. It's very difficult. He's got a lot of balls up in the air. You know.
It's a relationship. It's tough at the beginning.
I can't wait till she dumps his ass. It's going to be the best.
All right.
I can't wait for her
And
to dump
he's
you.
wounded
And he's like,
crying.
I'm the one who didn't want to commit. Now I've changed my mind. But anyway,
Yeah, as soon as she went out and started talking to another guy, what did he do?
How long
that lasted about 3 seconds.
What's going on here?
How long were you dating Beth before you felt like, wow, this is a commitment?
2 weeks.
And did you express it to her at that point, or?
Yeah, we both broke up with some of the people we were seeing, and we both made a commitment to just be with each other.
Exclusive, which I've done that.
Right.
But it wasn't. Isn't it? There gets to be a weird period when you're an adult, like before you like, hey, I want to marry this person, I want to live with this.
Well,
person.
you asked me when did I feel like marrying her, or you asked me when I made a commitment to her.
Well, to me, that's what the commitment. A commitment.
No, the commitment was we're seeing each other. It's exclusive. I don't want to be flicking other girls behind her back. Right. I'm interested in her, and if I want to flick other people, I'll come to her and say it, and we'll break up because she's not interested in me flicking other
And how
people.
long did that period go on for?
Oh, geez. I mean, until we got married, you could, it's still going on. I mean, we still have the same arrangement, but for 9 years we were together and we didn't, we were exclusive. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what, who knows? I've never been in a real conversation with him.
I don't know what he's asking. You decided you like this person. You gave your full commitment. Like, look,
Right.
I'm with you.
Yeah. I mean, in other words, it would have been incredibly hurtful to bang someone behind her back at that point. We were getting close.
Right.
It was obvious we were interested in one another. And so it wasn't even something we really had to dwell on. It wasn't like I had to have a sign of paper.
You didn't question every day, am I not, am I
your boyfriend? I was clearly her boyfriend. She was interested in me, and I was her girlfriend.
Well, it's also for a long time like neither of your intentions were to be married. At least you.
That's true.
Said that.
Yeah, we said we didn't need to be married. We weren't. Marriage was not on our radar. But we lived like a marriage. Listen, we didn't move in together for a couple of years.
Well, I don't think that's true at all. You just didn't let her have a drawer. She was there every night.
There you go. She didn't have her own drawer.
Did you ever dig a big pit in your apartment and keep her trapped down inside and throw food to her?
Well, that happened after the first year, yeah.
So you wait a year for that.
Good. I'm doing that next week.
I don't know what you're asking
I've
me.
got the whole
to me,
You seem to be confused.
To me, as an adult, if your intention is you're going to get married or be a lifetime partner.
I didn't know I was going to get married.
Okay. And to me, that's a hard point when you're with someone, and she might say to me, "Oh, I have no intention of getting married. That's not my." But I think in her heart, that's what.
Benji, you're overthinking it.
That's
in
what she
other
always
words,
says.
And you're too far. You're going to the end game.
yeah, you're already scared off. In other words, right now you're into a great situation. Go with it, enjoy it, be exclusive with her, and enjoy her and get into her. And
see where it goes.
And if you find that she's the wrong person for you, or she finds you're wrong for her, then you go, then you go and look for love somewhere else.
Right, and I'm just saying what happens
right now,
to me
because
is I get scared of like the person getting really hurt, and maybe you guys think that's crazy if it didn't work out. I get real scared of that.
Listen, that is a scary thing when you have to go to someone who you've been together with for years and say, you know what, I'm not feeling it anymore. You're right.
He's going to a point where she's so attached to him.
I'm Mr. Wonderful.
Robin,
yeah, in other words, Benji,
right.
you think that she can't, it's funny.
I'm totally irresistible.
Listen, when my wife and I divorced, I said, "Oh my God, how will my wife get along without me? Well, get along without me. She was married within a year." Listen, the same with this girl.
I get it.
You're sitting there worrying about hurting her. This is a very capable woman. This is a woman who is attractive and has her own thing going on. She can handle herself.
The moment you
I'm
gave
not
her
saying
a
it's
problem,
logical or makes sense. I'm just saying that is what happens.
Well, you can let go of that. Believe me, I'll guarantee you she'll be fine without you.
the moment he gave her any problem at all, she had another guy.
Right. Yeah, she had another guy while they were seeing each other. Sounds like to me.
No.
Well,
we weren't committed. At this point, we are, and I like her a lot, and we'll see what happens.
Right.
And I do love her.
All right, so there you go. And now enjoy it. Enjoy being in a relationship.
Okay.
And all that means.
Stop thinking about what might happen.
And let me tell you, a girl like that running around, that girl, you can't break that girl. That girl's a wild buck. Mm-hmm. She is a stallion.
Free spirit.
She is a free spirit.
I'm attracted to free spirit.
Well, let me tell you something.
I don't know if you can. You
can't
think
handle
you're
it.
Why is my free spirit text messaging Colin Farrell?
You got to let that girl have room to breathe. That's what she likes.
Her tail will be free.
Because believe me, wherever you go with that girl right now is getting hit on.
She's in my bedroom right now.
Well, trust me, there's somebody. There's someone texting her or calling her. That is not a girl that you can sit and control.
You're right.
And you're not going to be able to get her to act any particular way.
I'm not trying to.
Just stop it.
All right.
I just brought home Homer's Iliad. Could you browse this and get a little smarter?
The studying, we were purely doing that. I said, hey, I want you to have a shot of winning the contest.
Right.
That was what that was about.
And then when Howard asked her if she wanted to give a lap dance to Sal, you were all over it.
Well, I really thought she would regret some ramifications of that.
Let her make the decision.
Yeah, stop it.
But by the way, I mean, I'm glad she didn't give the lap dances to Sal. I think it would have driven you crazy, but you got to let her make that decision. And if she's deciding to give lap dances to Sal, she might not be the girl for you.
Right. No, it wasn't about me. I thought she would regret it.
Right, Benji.
Oh, you thought she'd regret it.
Yeah, I do.
So let her regret it. So let her live her life with regrets. You got to let go of this control thing, bro. You're going to blow it.
All right.
Gary was saying he heard from some girl. Benji's like he's almost like a. Gary, what was that story you heard? Some girl was saying that Benji's like relentless in his pursuit of women.
Really?
Yeah, he's like a nudge. What was the story you heard? You were telling me an interesting story.
Benji, it's a girl that he knew, right? And so, he's always thought she was cute. So he asked her out, this is however many months ago. So he gets her on the phone, and then she told me, she goes, yeah, it was really funny. He even, called my mother and asked my mother, if he could go out with me. And I go, well, how did you get your mother's number? She goes, well, what he did is he got me to conference my mother in. And she goes, the funny thing was, Benji was like really charming, and my mother was like, you should go out with this guy. I said, but why did you conference him in? She's like, I don't know. Like, she goes, Benji it's just the way he has.
Right.
I thought it was really cool.
Can you imagine being on the phone and saying to a girl, conference your mother in?
He's relentless. Like, at some point, you usually give up, but he's such a nudge. Even this girlfriend says, I wasn't attracted to him, but he wouldn't leave my apartment. And so eventually I got worn down and got attracted to him. It's an amazing.
Which only goes to show you.
Why do you think I'm here on the show?
It's true.
Yeah, you wore us down.
You did.
You know how they say if, you are on a desert island, whoever is on the desert island with you, you're going to love because that's the only other human being you've got.
Yep.
Benji sort of creates that situation.
He isolates them and then wins them over.
It's called the Stockholm Syndrome.
I'm not
true.
an isolator.
Yeah, Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah.
Not an isolator. You got some kind of move, dude. You don't give up. I got to hand it to you. You're relentless in your pursuit of pussy.
One-on-one, I'm really good with a woman.
Yep.
You're like the fly.
Yeah. Brindle Benji. It's unbelievable.
But I am embarrassed the way I acted yesterday.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
not the Shuli part, but in here. That was embarrassing.
Yeah. Now you got caught up in something.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't handle it.
He couldn't.
Well, I can get better.
He's going to change.
I don't know.
All right.
I think every time she goes out in public, that's going to come out of you, Benji.
Oh, yeah. Start taking her out. See how much you've changed.
And then the next thing you know, like, honey, we don't need to go anywhere.
So you were telling Howard that you're a little embarrassed about the way you behaved yesterday with Sarah.
Just come on.
No, go ahead.
Just come here. I want to hold you while I'm talking. It'll make me more comfortable, I promise you.
I don't know if this isn't going to make any sense whatsoever.
Oh, shit. All right. Now you can talk to him.
Thank you. So you told Howard that you're a little embarrassed about your behavior yesterday.
Stop, dude.
In front of Sarah.
Yes, I was.
You're gonna drop me.
I was douchey.
Why were you acting like that?
I don't, sometimes you act in ways that you don't mean to, and you're embarrassed later. Don't pull my shirt up. Don't pull my shirt up.
Okay. Don't drop me. Don't drop me. Don't drop me.
You were saying?
Sometimes you act in ways you don't mean to.
That's not the real Benji?
I guess part of it is because obviously I act like that sometimes and everything, but I don't mean to. I mean, I learned from it and try to become a better person.
You're going to try to be a better boyfriend, Sarah?
I think I am. I think she likes me and I like her and we have a lot of fun together.
What'd she think about yesterday?
Look how winded he is. You gotta get in shape.
I know.
You gotta start fucking some more.
I don't know. I think she had a fun time, and I'm glad she did.
Now you're also saying that...
Have a seat.
What?
You were also saying that the reason you were getting close to her is because you didn't want her to say something she'd regret.
No. When I was getting close to her during the studio, I thought... I could tell, since she was looking over at me, that she thought I was getting mad at things she was saying. And I wanted to let her know that everyone was cool, and I wanted to, like, just, you know, say hi to her. And I made the opposite happen. She thought I was really stressed out, and I made her more stressed out, and so that was bad.
You mentioned that you didn't want her to say something.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I said I wanted to tell her something before she left.
You said you didn't want her to say something she'd regret.
No, I didn't.
I think you did.
Honestly, I didn't. I really didn't. I didn't say that. Honest.
Good morning, Howard.
Hey, Yucko.
Hey, you're a comic book fan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you ever see Doctor Strange?
Yes.
Comics?
Sure.
All right. Did you see the necklace Gary was wearing on Geraldo the other night? Didn't that look like the Eye of Agamotto that Doctor Strange wears?
Yeah, but in reality, it's even more bizarre. It's the disc that you put into a 45 record to play.
Right. But what has he got all over it?
Did you know that, Yucko?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's it's the disc, and then it's like,
But
I guess
it's encrusted in something. He had it.
that's just crust.
No, it's not encrusted in anything. It's just a piece of metal. By the way, Yucko can't even afford to watch Geraldo, much less be on it.
I couldn't even afford the water book.
What did he say?
He's mocking Gary's speech.
Oh. Well, I'll tell you.
Who wears that around their neck? Really?
Well, you never know when you're going to need that little disc.
This from a guy in a clown outfit. Dirty clown outfit. And hey,
Well, Robin makes a good point. Let's say you're going down the street and you find the 45 and you want to play it. You can just rip your necklace off and put it on.
See, it works two ways.
I don't know. Gary actually.
Monkey dick through that fucking hole in the disc.
Gary thinks he's sort of involved with the music industry in a weird way. I know he's very into music, and I think he fancies himself part of the music community.
Well, I think
I'm as much a part of the music industry as he is. Then
he's right. I like music. I don't know that I'm part of the music. I mean, listen, I've been involved in music for years by booking artists on the show, but I loved music before I got here, so I like music.
Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to say, is that music is one of my loves.
I love music, both.
Howard, you wear necklaces. Nobody knows.
I wear a necklace, but I don't wear a 45 like a rubber.
What is it? So what does what you wear mean?
Well, this is a necklace that Beth gave me. It's got her initial B, and it's got my initial H.
Hey, that's different.
It's a love necklace.
So there's other necklaces I've seen you wear, like dog tags and stuff.
Well, I'm a military guy when I was in Vietnam. Why would I wear my dog tags? I'm proud of
I'm
them.
saying, that means something to you.
I love the military, and I love that they kill the enemy.
I think that Gary's little disc was on too short a chain because it almost looked like he was being choked,
like a dog collar. But Robin,
by his 45
I wanted
disc.
Geraldo to see my disc. If it's low, no one will see it.
That's true. I didn't think of that.
And a 45 player is so beautiful.
he should wear an Ace of Spades around his neck for solitaire. Look, Geraldo, I like playing solitaire all the time.
Hey, Howard, let me ask you a question. Why am I, like, listen, the necklace doesn't mean so much to me, but, like, why is my necklace any less meaningful than your tattoos? Like, what are your tattoos?
I don't know.
No, you have tattoos, they mean something
Well,
to you.
this is a B for Beth. This one is the Om symbol.
But what's the Om symbol?
I'm a meditator. I'm a relaxed
Right, so that
person.
means something to you.
Right.
What does the 45 disc mean
What's
to
the 45 mean to you?
I like music.
He's a fucking retard.
Well, what if Gary runs into a 45 that he needs to play?
Yeah, in an emergency.
In an emergency. Oh, look at this. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy. I'll put it on the 45 play. Do you know how many pieces of vinyl I have? He told me the other day he has like 1,300 pieces of vinyl.
Yes.
I'm like, what, did you count them? And why do you have vinyl? Well, because sometimes we take these records and like to play them. I go, well,
There
don't you?
are some things that have not made it to disc.
Yeah, like what song is so important that hasn't made it to CD that he has to play on his record player? It's amazing to me. I am fascinated by that.
It is. It's great.
When Gary said to me, you know, some of these records haven't made it to CD.
Believe it or not.
And I'm like, well, you mean you have to hear them that badly that you're going to go through all of these machinations to get to this song?
You know what the funny thing is? It's not a big machination. You pull it out, you put it on the turntable, and there it is. I mean, it's not like...
Like, what's this? Can you name one of the songs that you can't get on CD? That
I actually could name one, but then you'll just make fun of the song.
Please do.
There was a song that I liked from the 80s. It was by a band called David and David, and it's called Welcome to the Boomtown. It's just a song that, I mean...
love it so much.
I don't even know that I go out and buy it. I just happened to see it, and I was like, oh, yeah, I remember that song. It may be available on CD. I don't know that I can.
I love David and David.
David and David. Oh, that's a good one.
I thought he was going to say, like Camptown Races from the 1880s.
I'm a big Stephen Foster fan.
Stephen Foster wrote Camptown Radio. Camptown Radio's Ringles.
No, Swanee River. How about
Swanee? I got Swanee River by the great Al Jolson. Swanee.
That was Mammy, which was recorded in 1922 on Decca Records and Tapes.
No problem.
Never been put on disc.
Mary, I have my 45 insert. No problem. We can listen to some Al Jolson. Don't move, Lucas. The record will skip.
He should just stick his tooth down on the record and play it. Gary looks like the Flintstones record player.
Gary, look, the David and David song is available on iTunes. Did you even look?
I know. It happened to be up there. I like to have it. I don't think it's. I think you'll find that there are a lot of people in the audience that don't think it's as weird as you think it is.
How many pieces of vinyl do you have again?
Probably around 2,000 or 3,000. I don't know what Yucko's laughing at. He owns nothing.
What's your favorite?
He's got a necklace around his neck. It's called a noose. He's fucking hang himself after his wife left him.
That's pretty funny, actually, Gary.
That's good.
What's your favorite thing to play? I mean, like, what you go?
I actually don't play them that much. Lucas plays them. He pulled out a Clash record. I told Howard it's up in my attic. Lucas has his drum set up there, and sometimes he just pulls out records and plays them. He thinks they're interesting.
Right.
I don't know what. Yucko's another one who's got nothing going on in his life, and he's laughing at me.
Yeah. What do you do for a living?
Hey, Yucko, why don't you tell us where your next gig is? Here's a chance to plug. Where's the phenomenal room you're playing?
Oh, what do you do for a living?
No, not what do you do for a living. What are you producing these days, Yucko? Tell us.
That's your only argument.
Well, it's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one because I don't like to take from people who don't do anything. So tell me what you do. Plug your gig. What firehouse will you be working in Mobile, Alabama?
Somebody woke up on the wrong side of the cage.
Again, Howard, nobody goes to see him anymore. He can't even get on. You're off of Killers of Comedy. If you get thrown off that tour, it's like getting thrown out of the shittiest band in the world.
Isn't Beetlejuice on that tour?
Oh, dear.
Wow.
I know you make noises, but you're a comedian, so respond. Again, with those fucking unbelievable comebacks you're known for.
Well, you said you could play your records with your tooth.
That was 20 jokes ago.
That's gold. And like I have to make
you wouldn't know gold if it fell on your
Well, you didn't like Gary's necklace, Yucko?
No.
You know what, Howard?
His teeth were a filling.
This is so sad. He is trying so hard to crawl out of the hole I put him in, and he just when you kick my ass, dude, I will be the first to admit it.
You
but
really
you just
should.
haven't done it yet.
That it would be funny if Gary actually learned how to play records with his teeth. Well, I don't know. I don't understand why Gary still has those 45s. And he says it's so he can play David and David.
But David and David, as we see.
I bought a jukebox. Do you think that's stupid, too?
I do.
My jukebox is worth more than your trailer, douchebag.
Little douchebag.
Again, where's the comeback from this incredible insult comedian?
Come on, I said you were a Dr. Strange necklace, and you look like the record player from the Flintstones. I think I'm 2-0 on you.
Let the audience vote on that. First of all, you referenced some weird thing at the beginning that I think most of the audience isn't aware of.
Dr. Strange, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think most of the audience knows that, so try to know your audience. And I think that you have to, listen, I'm not a comedian, yet I made you look like a fool, so fuck off.
So do you have to put a quarter?
It's getting uglier than Gary's face, so I'm going to...
And stop calling me and trying to make up, douchebag. I'm not returning your call. Don't text me anymore, and don't call me to try to make up.
Listen, I texted you before you went on Geraldo because I wanted you to plug my iPhone app.
Yeah, but that's his way, Howard. This is what he goes. I'm going to Geraldo. He goes, hey, plug my iPhone app on Geraldo tonight. Ha, ha, ha. Like, that's supposed to soften it up. And then he called me on Monday. I'm not calling you back. Will can handle you perfectly fine for the appearance that you may or may not have again.
Why don't you handle my cock, you fucking asshole?
I would. Your wife isn't.
That's some good comebacks on both guys. Really, very good repartee.
Even in the ballpark with him shows how low he is on the comedy scale. I'm not a funny guy.
Right. I mean, even when you came back with hey, I might as well handle your wife on. That's pretty good. It's pretty quick.
Eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth, boy.
All right. Thanks, Yucko.
All right, later, Howard.
Later. On a high note, buddy.
Going out on some big material there.
And that joke just slayed the whole room. See ya.
Who won that round, Rob? Yucko,
You know what? It was pretty even.
Yeah, Yucko came back a little bit.
But I think that Gary got in his cuts.
Yep.
And maybe that last joke he should have left before he said that one.
All right.
It took him down.
Took him down a few notches. Well, Yucko... that is a funny necklace Gary has. Notice he's not wearing it anymore.
Well, I think that's a dress necklace.
Yeah, that's when he gets dressed up.
Like, he doesn't wear that with a T-shirt.
Right. Do you only wear that with your dress outfits?
So far. I've only worn it a handful of times. I'm still trying it out.
Yeah, it's the thing you put inside the 45 in order so it can go around. The adapter, that's what it's called.
The spindle. I like to call it the
spindle.
I'm wearing a spindle tonight with my suit.
I got on my spindle necklace.
Tomorrow night, I'm wearing a tire jack. Why are you wearing a tire jack? I like it. You tattoos mean nothing. I can wear a tire jack.
This is a lug nut.
A lug nut. Tomorrow night.
Home is so cool.
Tomorrow night. I didn't say it was cool.
Cool. I didn't say mine was cool.
No, yours is definitely not cool. I don't know. My own symbol looks a lot cooler than your 45 spindle.
Yeah, it's closer to cool, even if it's not cool.
I don't think anybody's hitting any home runs here.
Why cut out the middleman? Wear a saxophone around your neck.
Why not wear the 45?
The actual 45.
You love music.
Actually, the spindle isn't that much smaller than an actual 45. It's a big necklace he's got. It's very
big. You're being retarded.
It's very Al Sharpton-ish. The big gold medallion with the Martin Luther King thing on it. You know Martin Luther King would have hated Al Sharpton.
And never gave anybody a Martin Luther King medal.
It's so funny that Al Sharpton walks around with a big, giant Martin Luther King medal. And, like, Martin Luther King would have been like, you motherfucker, you get money. And
Get away from me.
I mean, Martin Luther King was such the man Al Sharpton isn't. But it was kind of startling for me, too, to see Gary wearing a 45 spindle.
Yeah.
It was kind of like the clock that Flavor Flav wears.
It was so big, Howard. That's what and it was very close to his neck.
Yeah.
He looked like he was being choked by his spindle.
It's almost the size of a clock.
Robin's got a Japanese symbol on her tit the size of her head, and my spindle's big.
My symbol is not that large.
It's larger than my spindle.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It is not. Bring your spindle in here.
He should wear like a giant toothbrush around his neck. Geraldo would be like, what's that around your neck, Gary? Oh, just because I feel like brushing my giant teeth.
Yeah, he has a utility necklace.
Well, at least it's good for something.
He needs.
Right. Or a big tube of toothpaste on a rope.
And his water pick, all those things he keeps.
Like Flavor Flav. But if Flavor Flav's into time, Gary's into water picks.
So Yucko is still going strong.
Well, that's...
Well, not going strong, but he won't quit.
First of all, the only reason Howard's picking up his call is because he's goofing on me. So I'm probably the best thing that ever happened to him. But he really better get... If he's going to call up and start f***ing with me, he better come up with some material because he's got nothing.
Yeah, you're saying his comebacks are just repeating what you said in that goofy voice.
He should be pummeling me, and he's not. He's supposed to be a seasoned comedian. So, and I will readily admit, hey man, today you kicked my ass, but today was not the day. He did not kick my ass. And for him to lose in a battle of wits with a complete civilian, non-comedian, is just sad for the smelly clown.
Why is he targeting you, do you think?
Well, he's pissed. He's pissed. I mean, when I first, went off on him, that was very real for me and for him, and I think he's really bummed. I made him look bad, and he's got to figure out a way to make himself look good again.
So maybe like at first he was just innocently goofing on you, but then once you got him good.
It wasn't so innocent. He was taking shots. Listen, he was taking. Yeah. He's fishing. He really wasn't getting on the show that often. It wasn't that funny on the show. I'll fuck with this guy. I'll fuck with that guy. Whatever. But he fuck with me, and so.
I'm going to play a couple of things that have been happening, including Sal's weird pronunciations. You know the word villa?
Yeah.
I have a villa in France, perhaps you'd say. He calls it a villa.
I hate to say this.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
But
in Italian.
Get out of here. You're in America, asshole. First of all, I'll tell you what. You're not from Italy. You didn't grow up in Italy. You've never been in Italy.
Right. I've been to Italy.
Yeah, okay. Here's Sal from the wrap-up show yesterday. Listen to this guy.
Women love men who are successful. So you have to play the success card. You have to paint the big picture. 90% of the time, a woman is not going to be attracted to the average guy right off the bat. But if you give her a reason, like you have a mansion, like you have a place in the Hamptons, like you have a villa in Italy, stuff that most likely she won't see.
What do you have in Italy?
I have a villa in Italy.
A villa. You've heard of a villa.
That's the best. I have a villa.
When Gary said, "What do you have in Italy?" I thought he was saying, like, you're really exaggerating.
I've never seen a guy, because you seem like a bright guy to me. Honestly, you do.
I think I'm a bright guy, but in
Yeah.
Italy, they say villa. They say Vene sta villa.
Forget Sal being an idiot with the word villa.
Okay.
Listen to this. This is from the wrap-up show. Don't get caught up in what the content is. Just listen to this word. Listen to it.
Do you know do you remember what that whole Jim Jones thing was about?
Yeah. He had an occult. He gave all these people Kool-Aid and they dropped dead.
Wait, he had what?
He had this occult. I think it's called an occult.
Right.
So in Italy, they say occult?
They say, where did you get that one from?
Yeah. How'd you learn how to say that wrong?
Well, a cult, I heard then it was cult, not a cult, but an occult is, I think it's a combination, it's like satanic groups. They're occults. But I thought it's the same thing. It's as long as it's a group
Sal,
of weird people.
do you ever read? Do you ever like take an interest in anything?
Ever consult the dictionary?
No.
Sal, when people are saying occult, they're not saying occult. They're saying a, and then a word C-U-L-T, cult.
A cult.
And then there is the occult.
The occult or occult is, holy cow, I can't
When I
believe
see occult, O-C-C-O-U-L-T, whatever it is, and then you hear people saying occult, I'm always thinking it's occult.
No,
I never distinguish the difference between a cult and a cult. When you
Holy cow, where did you grow up, man? And don't give me this bullshit.
I grew
you
up
say
in Holbrook.
villa because you were in Italy.
Yeah, because when you're in Italy, they're
Okay.
like, come to my villa.
You know, he says that like from Transylvania. I want you to come to my villa.
Trong cái kem này nó có, mình cảm giác nó có cái siêu gai các bạn ạ, có siêu gai ấy. Khi mà mình bôi kem lên á thì mình cảm thấy là ngày đầu tiên mình bôi nhá thì da mặt mình rất là yếu, nên là khi mình bôi thì khi mình bôi lên này mình ấn vào nó rất là đau, cảm giác như là đang có những cái kim nhỏ nhỏ, có những cái kim nhỏ nhỏ nó đang đâm dưới da của mình các bạn ạ. Đấy. Nhưng mà sáng dậy rửa mặt thì nó không còn hiện tượng đó nữa bạn ơi nhá, không còn hiện tượng đó nữa. Nhưng mà da mặt nhá, ngày đầu tiên cái da mặt của mình nó đã cảm giác căng, nó đã cảm giác căng rồi các bạn ạ, nó đã có cảm giác căng rồi, nó có nghĩa là, nhưng mà dùng đến một tuần thì kiểu như là da của mình nó được khỏe hơn á, tại vì khi cái kem này nó có những cái gai nhỏ, cái gai đấy nó nằm trong kem các bạn ạ, kiểu như là chứ không phải là nó không phải là như là khi mà mình đi làm kiểu gọi là cái gì lăn kim ấy, thì những cái kim nó làm tổn thương trên da, nó làm tổn thương bên ngoài da các bạn ạ. Nhưng mà còn riêng cái kem này nó là như một cái kem bình thường của mình thôi, mình bôi lên da thì những trong cái kem đấy nó có những cái phân tử gai ấy, nó sẽ đi thẩm thấu vào bên trong rất là sâu đấy, nó làm cho da mình nó làm cho da mình nó khỏe hơn các bạn ạ, nó làm cho da khỏe hơn. Thì như vậy cái ngày đầu tiên mà da yếu dùng sẽ bị là cảm thấy hơi bị đau, nó đau, nó không phải là đau đâu, nó kiểu như là hơi rát như kiểu mình đi nắng, nhưng mà nó bị rát thôi các bạn ạ, nó giảm như vậy nhưng mà nó nhẹ hơn mức độ đấy. Mình sử dụng trong vòng một tuần thì cảm giác vẫn còn cái cảm giác như kiểu có kim nhé, nhưng mà rất là nhẹ. Mà lúc đấy là khi mà mình đi soi da thì cái đi soi da thì nhìn cái ở dưới da mình ấy, cái tế bào cấu trúc của nó được liên kết chặt hơn với ngày xưa rất là nhiều, có nghĩa là nó cải thiện hơn, mà cái sắc tố da mặt của mình ấy, nó đều màu hơn. Đó, đấy là cái cảm nhận đầu tiên của mình. Cái thương hiệu này thì ở bên Hàn, thì mình cũng có hỏi bạn bè mình á, làm ở bên Hàn á, thì người ta kêu là cái sản phẩm này ở bên Hàn ấy thì là nó rất là đắt. So với bên Việt Nam mình được chị Phương Senna với chị Thư á, phân phối thì cái giá thành nó sẽ rẻ hơn, nên là bạn bè mình á, cũng nhờ mua ở bên Việt Nam nhé, nhờ mua bên Việt Nam, rồi khi mà có ai sang bên Hàn á, thì nhờ xách sang, tại vì tính ra cái giá thành nó rẻ gần như gấp đôi và hơn gấp đôi khi mà nếu có hỗ trợ khi những cái lần mà kiểu lần tri ân khách hàng hoặc những cái sự kiện gì của hãng á, thì họ sẽ sale giảm hơn, sâu hơn, thì mình mua mình sẽ được rẻ hơn. Đó, một tuyếp này thì nếu mà theo mình, nếu mình dùng á, thì mình nghĩ chắc phải tầm 4 đến 5 tháng hoặc 6 tháng mới hết được cái tuyếp 80ml này. Nó khá là đặc các bạn ạ. Nó không phải những cái dòng như dòng kem loãng mình bôi đi bôi lại nhiều đâu, mình chỉ cần như một hạt đậu bé tí thôi là mình chấm 5 điểm là mình xoa là đã có thể đầy đủ cái dưỡng chất cho làn da của mình được cả một đêm luôn á. Cái này thì thường là mình sẽ sử dụng vào ban đêm chứ mình không sử dụng ban ngày. Kem này á, thì các bạn dùng ngày thứ nhất, ngày thứ hai, ngày thứ ba, các bạn đã thấy là đối với những cái làn da mà đang yếu như mình á, là các bạn đã thấy nó thay đổi rõ rệt rất là nhiều luôn. Có nghĩa là mình cảm thấy thay đổi luôn đó các bạn. Còn ví dụ da mà đã khỏe sẵn rồi á, thì các bạn sử dụng thì các bạn, ví dụ da mà đã đẹp sẵn rồi á, thì sử dụng thì nó chỉ kiểu như là nuôi da thôi. Giống như các bạn nuôi một cái cây á, thì nó đang đẹp nở hoa thì không thể nào mà nó nở hoa to hơn được hay như thế nào đấy, thì nó sẽ làm nuôi cái cây đó, nó càng ngày nó càng khỏe hơn. Đó, khi mà da mặt mình càng khỏe thì cái quá trình lão hóa của nó sẽ giảm xuống, mà nó còn sản sinh ra collagen nữa, nên là da lúc nào mình cũng trong chế độ gọi là mơn mởn. Ví dụ như mình sử dụng liên tục và sử dụng đều, cung cấp độ ẩm cho da rồi cung cấp dưỡng chất cho da chuẩn, thì ví dụ như là thay vì nhìn ở tuổi 35 này, nhìn mặt biết ngay là tuổi 35, nhưng mà ví dụ mình cung cấp đầy đủ cho da này, mình chăm sóc tốt cho da này, mình chọn những sản phẩm phù hợp đúng với lại da của mình, thì nhìn có thể là số tuổi mình lớn thì mình nói ví dụ vậy số tuổi 35 đi, nhưng mà nhìn vào người ta chỉ đoán 30 hoặc là 31 hoặc thôi. Đấy là cách chăm sóc mà đúng, cái hướng cách chăm sóc đúng khi mà da của mình được tái tạo. Bản thân mình thì mình đã, sau khi mà tìm những cái loại kem dưỡng á, thì mình đã chốt số em này là em cuối cùng cho cái bộ sưu tập của mình, tại vì mình thấy nó quá hoàn hảo và cái công dụng nó mang lại là cảm giác cho mình là mình chấm nó 100/10 luôn á, chứ không phải là 10/10 nữa. Đấy, đối với bản thân của cá nhân của mình và làn da của mình thì nó khá là phù hợp với mình. Bạn nào đang sử dụng cái loại kem Luminat này NMN thì chúng ta cùng chia sẻ với nhau nhé.